zip or two. Hi,
Already
guys.
started to do it, and we're live.
And we are.
He got his Starbucks for the
I
breakfast
did.
in the morning.
Yes.
I got my hot tea. You got to have hot tea at Christmas time, especially. I even put the right tea inside of it, which is
that's
peppermint
good.
bark.
Well,
Peppermint
that's good.
bark flavored
The
tea.
only thing that I do not have in this drink is my 1 pump of the sugar cookie syrup, and I can't.
Sugar cookie. So there's a peppermint in that. I love peppermint.
There is 3 pumps.
Oh, I love that peppermint.
3 pumps of here. 3 pumps of peppermint and 1 pump of sugar cookie. That's all I need.
Now, I heard of another one for Starbucks.
You did.
So 3 pumps of peppermint, chai tea latte.
Yeah, that's what I have.
And then also you put in 3 pumps of chocolate cookie dough or something like that, and it makes it into like a peppermint bark.
Well, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to ask my baristas about that.
Yes, exactly. There's a certain kind of chocolate syrup.
Because
chocolate syrup you mix with it, and it mixes perfectly with the
wonderful.
Peppermint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely have to try it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So as you can tell, we are dressed in our holiday finest.
Holiday Christmas.
Because finally, we talked about this last week. Well, guess what happened? The menus have finally come out for
They finally came out.
Merry Christmas.
I'm
ready for that.
Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be leaving to go on towards a trip.
Cool.
So this is like one of my last streams before I head out. You know what I mean?
Well, it worked out well because, when I realized
hello, Dave, and hello, Debbie.
Hi, Dave.
Hello to Debbie.
Hello,
Dave.
Hello.
So what do we always try to do on these DISfood madnesses right off the bat? It seems like
we usually talk about something.
This usually it is something like Christmassy that I'm gonna go this time around Christmassy, and I got an article ready, and then we could talk about this article before the big article.
Sure.
Articles.
Let's
see what it is. Going to be our elusive. Brought to you by Trader Joe's segment.
Yes. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. You just said Trader Joe's? Hello. I'm going to be going.
Yes. We got to see this. Now, this is an article.
Let's see what we got. Because I love Trader Joe's at Christmas. Because that's stuff. Ooh.
So, for me, my brought to you by Trader Joe's moment is the apple cranberry tart.
Okay.
Those look wonderful. Yes, they are microwavable, so they'll be hot and warm when you get them out of the microwave.
That cinnamon coffee cake looks good too.
And I will go all the way to the top. Hopefully. Okay, let me go.
Wow. Ugly sweater cookie cake.
There we go. Oh, I am quick. Okay. Snowflake pastry with almond cocoa filling.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Christmas bread, anyone? Yes. Especially from Trader Joe's. Anything with the bread style, their fresh bakery is wonderful.
Their stuff is really good. Now, mind you, I love their pancake bread. It's delicious.
Chocolate enrobed JoJo's.
Okay, what is that?
Well,
they look like cookies to me. What
they are JoJo's are like Oreo cookies, but they enrobe them in different kinds of chocolate.
Ooh, I'm in.
Now, these are very, very.
They look delicious.
Very, very delicious. And I've had that one on the right hand side. I know they make that by itself.
Okay.
A whole container full.
Because I'm going to be going later this week.
JoJo's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be going later this week.
So all these are coming out this year.
Wait a minute, Yule log ice cream?
Yule log ice cream, if you can find it.
Trust me, I'm hoping I can find it.
Chocolate cake pieces and cocoa swirl.
Oh, I know somebody who might like this.
Yeah.
Because
we always love their pie section or the bread product
I'm
area.
not a pie person myself, so
If
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna go
pass.
towards pie for
Yeah,
Christmas time, it
of course,
might as well be apple pie. I
of
have to agree
course,
with that.
of course. Candy.
Candy cane
Now those
JoJo's.
look delicious. I would totally eat those.
Now,
Absolutely.
consistency of the cookie is a little softer than Oreo, but not
That's
by
okay.
much.
I like cookies.
Yeah, they're not but much, but they are
Now
softer
me, I love
than,
peppermint anything.
Oreos. But in a
Yum.
lot of people's minds,
Mhm.
yeah, JoJo's or JOE's,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
those are better for a lot of people than Oreo itself.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and
But
these
since
have
I've
candy
never
cane
eaten
in
them
the
before,
center.
really.
Oh,
Ooh, now I am
mm,
hungry. Mm. Now this
um,
looks interesting.
for people that love your barks, these
Okay.
are I've had them 1 year. They're pretty
Ooh,
good.
okay.
Um, I've never really tried to have cashew bark before. That is what
Hmm.
that is on the bottom
That's
right.
that's different.
Exactly. It's like, okay,
Me.
you know,
Mhm.
it
Question,
yeah.
Jamie. When is this stuff coming into stores? Soon?
Each and every Trader Joe's is different for when they
I know
push
it.
out their Christmas items.
I know. Okay.
We know it's November. They
Okay.
change dates, for different ones
I
because they
understand.
don't want them
Okay.
all on one day.
I understand that because everybody will be getting them.
Exactly. If it was one day, that would be the busiest day for, Trader
You're
Joe's the
telling
whole
me.
year.
I know.
Cinnamon nut ragulich,
Rugula.
arugula, Jewish pastry. Yeah, sorry,
You
arugula.
know, I have never had that. The Debbie. Oh, with that, are these good? Because I've never had them before. They sound interesting.
They look interesting. I've
And
never
what do
had
they
them
taste
before, and
like
I
as well?
think I don't
Because
know
I'm
if they're supposed to
curious.
be warmed or not.
I don't know.
They could be like a cookie and not be warmed, I don't
I'm not
know.
sure. I don't
And
know.
then,
What's this? I never heard of this before either.
these are pasta.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
They are red and white striped pasta,
Now that's interesting.
but they don't have a different flavor. I heard about these.
Oh, hmm. I never
There's
heard of
not
them.
a different flavor. They're just regular pasta that you try to cook up, and you can
Oh.
have like a red and white. You can make a green pesto something,
Hmm.
and then put it with this, and it
Well,
would be
that's
like red and
neat.
green and white.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
Christmas
Hmm.
color effect.
Yeah.
I heard about this.
Now this I would get
I
because I
really
love
do want,
ginger.
and look how big that box looks. Oh my
Delicious.
gosh. Triple ginger cake.
It looks good.
Yeah, it almost looks like a pound cake almost, but
Now those I would eat. Oh my gosh, that
those
looks
look so
delicious.
good. And that's
And it's frozen
ginger
too.
cookie, crumbles on top, by the way, also.
Ooh, I'd eat it. I would totally
Yeah,
eat that.
it's a
Okay.
layer cake. Oh, these are cute. I wanna try these sometime. Ugly sweater cookie
You
kits.
know what? Those things, I
They're cute. They're
they are
kids.
nice. They are
Yeah,
nice,
yeah, they're made for kids, but they won't be really that high
but
graded
for
cookies.
me, I have special Christmas cookies that I make for
There's
you.
my apple cranberry tart
Yes,
brought to you by me.
yes, yes. Now
There
now
is
that
not
looks
only a
delicious.
regular
I would
coffee
totally
cake,
eat that. I
but that
would.
is a cinnamon coffee cake.
I would totally eat it.
I would eat that
I
left
would.
and right, yeah.
Absolutely.
Nantucket style cranberry pie,
Pass for me.
not that much on the crust, if I remember correctly. It was almost no crust on it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was basically apple pie filling.
Yeah.
Pecan pie,
Pass
um, you don't have to
for
bake
me.
them. They're already cooked.
You know, that is
It
like one of the good things
people
about
like them cold because it has the caramel with them.
mm,
Gingerbread coffee,
I don't I
and I looked
honestly don't
into
drink
it.
coffee,
They
so
serve these 3 different ways.
that's
They have
interesting.
those wonderful collectible tins that they're
Mhm,
showing.
mhm.
They also have the gingerbread coffee in the Keurig, cups,
Yeah. Mhm.
and they
With those
also have them in bags. So,
okay. Okay,
all
cool. Cool. Let's see what
3. Cinnamon roll wreath.
oh my goodness.
Anyone having a party?
Yeah, I would say totally get that.
I would do this, but you know what I would also do?
Okay.
I would sprinkle like 2 things on top of this, on top of it baking,
Okay.
which would be probably some jimmies, red and green, all
Mhm.
over,
Mhm. If you can find them,
if you can find them,
because they're very
or
hard
you
to
can.
find.
I would also say pieces of
Mhm.
peppermint would work really
Mm.
well with the cinnamon roll wreath.
Now, you know
Either
what
one,
I do? What was
yeah.
that? Now, here is what I do. On the Christmas morning, we do with this something very, very similar, but instead of a wreath, we make ours into a Christmas tree. We take the icing and we put food coloring in it, mix it, and then each part of the tree is either red with red or green, and then the top is yellow.
Okay,
That's what we do.
very cool.
So
It's
it's
almost like the one
really
of
good.
those sushi rolls that they do in Disney.
I, I will to take a picture.
Um,
Yes, you
Frushi, I
could.
guess they
Yes,
call it
you
the
can.
Frushi Christmas tree. They had it
You
last
can.
year.
That's exactly what we use, Dave.
E
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Although you can. hmm Okay,
Yeah. Um,
what's next?
it's kinda nice that it's made like this.
I agree.
Interestingly, they're all connected kind of, but
Yep.
I can see that they could make this better.
I
Yeah.
think it looks nice.
It looks nice, but it's not really Christmassy. It's a
I
big,
s-
huge cinnamon roll
I
with
get it. I get it.
connected in the center, you know what I mean?
But it's very nice.
So these are, yes,
Those
they
are
are
cookies.
cookies, but it's not
That's
regular
right.
cookie, it's a shortbread cookie this
Yeah.
time,
hmm
and it's dark chocolate covered. Now I've had
Interesting.
them. That has
Yeah.
one of those on top of the dark chocolate, they have those salt cubicles that are always really big
Yeah.
on this one.
hmm Okay.
No,
All right.
salt,
What's next?
sugar, sugar cube
Okay. Yeah.
things. Yeah,
hmm
they're really hard, big.
Ooh.
Belgian cookie.
Now this stuff I like.
Everyone loves these, but I bet you this is the time of year that all of those grannies get all their cookies. This is what they are. They are.
Sometimes.
This is the 12 varieties of different cookies.
I love variety packs because then you get to see which kind you like, you know?
Yes, exactly. And you know what? I know a lot of people that just get one of these and they're like, "Hey, here's my Christmas present to you towards you."
Yep. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Mini gingerbread men. Yes.
Ooh, these look good.
White fudge icing is on the back.
I'm hungry.
They're good.
Oh,
Frosted sugar
now
cookies,
these. Oh, yeah.
I had
Mhm,
them.
mhm.
I didn't like them as well last year.
It's funny. There is another store that I go to that make good ones too. Now, these I would totally try. Totally, 100%. I would totally eat these and they'd be gone. Mhm.
Christmas tree shaped crackers. They're
Yeah,
nothing really special. They're
I think they look
shaped.
great. I think
They
they
look
look great.
great. I would probably put them with chunks of cheese, somewhere or something, something
Or just eat them plain.
hors
I mean, there's
d'oeuvre.
wrong with gingerbread house.
Everyone, you gotta love your gingerbread house kits. Yes, Trader Joe's does have them.
Mhm.
That is what they look like.
I've
A lot of
never
people like
made one.
just collecting the box
I
out of
understand.
these.
Right, right. But, you know, th and also too, with this is really a good, the family thing to do as well.
Yes, no, this is a
Mhm.
weird it's very good for the family.
It is.
Now,
Great thing to do.
and by the way it looks
I've
like on
never
the
done them.
photo, this is not the big house version, this is a
Yeah.
small house.
It's
So what that
kinda like
means is
yay
there's
big.
not really walls, there's just a roof that goes all the way down.
Interesting.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
But it's still you can make it just like a gingerbread house. It's just
Absolutely. Mhm.
yeah, your house looks more different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next.
Dark chocolate mint
Ooh,
stars.
now those look good.
Those do look good.
Now, even though I am not a dark chocolate fan, I love mint anything.
And it's shortbread cookies.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
And
those
it some
belong in
has
the
those
mint
pearl
cake.
things that taste like sugar on them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see what else.
Joe Frost Ice Sugar Cookie.
Nice.
They always yeah,
Those look good.
they always have those, yeah.
And of
Um,
course, the ever popular.
Eggnog. Now, this year, I know they have a new version
Hmm.
of eggnog also. So they have the almond nog,
Hmm.
non-dairy for people that cannot have the
That's
dairy, and it
smart.
is the same thing. It tastes exactly like the eggnog.
That's smart because you never know. Now
Yeah.
you're talking dark chocolate and mint. Yes, please. I hear you.
Yeah, exactly. Dark chocolate.
Mhm. Absolutely, Debbie. Okay, what's next?
Um, they have those 2 also, which is,
Yeah.
light eggnog and regular eggnog. Now, last year,
Hmm.
I don't know if they'll do it this year, but they had peppermint eggnog last year.
Peppermint. Interesting.
Exactly. It's like, "Wait, what?" You
Hmm.
know, your ears
Now
perk up just
me,
a little bit.
now me, I love a good the vanilla nog.
Crystallized ginger pieces cake
Ooh,
mix for
that looks
gingerbread cake
delicious to
mix.
make. Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you, I've
Now,
been looking at their cake mixes, and it's
I
like, oh my
wish
goodness.
I woulda made one of these. We haven't really done that
Mm.
yet, but my dad knows how to cook pretty good, so
Nice,
probably some
nice.
year.
Let's see what else.
Winter chocolate reindeer and sled kit.
Now,
Isn't that little
now
reindeer
that's interesting.
chocolate reindeer thing look cute?
Wow.
Aren't
Okay.
those ornate? Those are
Mhm.
cute.
Yeah. Mhm. Let's see what else. Hmm. Winter snowflake pasta. Now that's different.
Yeah,
Hmm. Cool.
yeah. Mac and cheese, anyone with snowflake pasta?
I would have not
It would be pretty good, I would say.
maybe
Yeah.
pancinoni, which
Panzanone.
is a
Yeah, Italian oven baked cake. Yeah.
now I know that these are very popular in the UK as well.
They are, and they're
I
more
believe
popular over there than the US, but we
they are.
also know this as
Mhm.
another name that everyone dreads, though.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake, but this is a
Mhm.
lighter version of it. So it won't be heavy or nothing. You won't be able to throw this
Mm.
thing
Say it, room.
across the hall and try and make it break.
I get the point. Yeah. Hmm.
It's a softer bread, but it still has the fruit on the inside.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
um, better version of the fruitcake, in my opinion.
I've never had it.
I have. My grandma used to make it, and
Isn't that nice?
one year we even asked her to make it badly, and she did.
Oh my.
Put it this way, that was for the rest of the year, that was her door jam.
Let me guess, and I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can. Hard as a rock.
Hard as a rock, pretty heavier than a rock too.
Oh my.
Peppermint bark, everyone loves it.
Believe it or not, I've never had peppermint
You
bark.
should have it. If you're
I've
gonna
never
have
had
it,
it.
try one of the
Okay.
better ones first. Peppermint
Okay.
bark right here, Trader
Okay.
Joe's.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was
Uh,
very. I think that's everything.
Delish, probably. Yeah, that was everything
Yeah.
on that list.
Wonderful. That is a fabulous list this year.
Yes,
Awesome.
that looks pretty good.
I wonder if they're gonna have peppermint ice cream this year too.
They probably referenced things from the past years.
Hmm.
Trader Joe's likes to do that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, seasonal items." They love it.
Believe
They
me,
have to have it.
people get the seasonal items, and let me tell you, they
I
are.
know.
I have a recipe for a fruitcake that is extended.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yep. Yeah.
It's good. Wow.
Well,
Because
fruitcake usually is not that good,
the
but
only thing I know about
people
the
have
fruitcakes is that
recipes
they
that
get
are
regifted
good.
every year.
Now, if you tried that one that we showed from Trader
Mhm.
Joe's,
Yeah.
that would be good. Now, the one I was talking about that my grandma made, she waited towards the end of the year, and after 5 to 6 months, it was still there, and it was about 20 to 25 pounds.
Oh.
It was heavier
It
than what the
was,
door was.
Now, Dave Stragan brings up an interesting point. It is
Um,
like any really.
you gotta know which store
The
ones to buy
only thing
from.
I know about those is
Fruitcake.
yeah.
Fruitcake.
Oh, but that is this.
Now,
You regift it every year. That's the only thing I know
usually,
about them.
yes. I would recommend if you know where a German pastry shop is, that's where you would get your fruitcake.
Hmm.
If you do
They're
have one
probably
by
in New
you.
York somewhere.
There's a few or Jewish. If you're going through New York, one of the Jewish bakery shops would have a fruitcake too. And they're 10 times better than any store bought anywhere.
Hmm. That's what bakery is really
Seasonal.
good. Mm-hmm.
And I did notice that for a shopping news, you know how there's always a Halloween spirit Halloween stores that
Yes.
pop up around the US during
Yep.
a
Yep.
little bit
They
before
start
here.
usually around the September 1st and close usually in November sometime. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Don't tell me they're coming
there's
out with
only 10 of these in the whole US,
let me
and
guess.
one of them is in New Jersey.
Really? Where?
Oh,
Where?
it is called a Spirit Christmas or Spirit Holiday Store.
Where's
Spirit
that
Christmas
at
store.
in Jersey?
They have one. You have to
Where
look
is
it
it?
up. I do not know where they
Okay.
pushed it,
Okay. I'll look it
but
up.
I think basically they closed down the Spirit Halloween. The
Yep.
next day or week, they open up the Spirit Holiday Store,
Wow. Let me see.
and it has Christmas. It's almost like the Christmas shop in
Oh my
Disney World where
goodness.
they have that Christmas store. It's like
Wow.
that all over. It's not all Disney either. It's probably not much
Okay.
Disney.
Well, this is
Yeah.
interesting. I'm looking at this right now. Let me see where.
I heard about it and I'm
I
like, I
don't.
seen an
Wow.
ad for New Jersey. I'm like,
Well, that's different. Oh, wow.
well, Spirit
Let's see.
Holiday
There's
Store.
one. Oh, okay. South Jersey. Oh, okay. There's going to be a few of them, and two of them. Well, no, one of them. I know exactly where it's going to be. Very interesting, and there's
Something
going to be
new.
more of them.
Something new to look at, maybe.
Yeah, but
This is the first year they've tried to do a holiday themed store
make
from
sure. Believe
the
me,
group
it
that
will
does
work.
Spirit Halloween.
It will
Yes.
work because people are always looking for
Yep.
the Christmas party
I
ideas, and they can never
yep.
find the stuff that they're looking for because
Yeah.
you gotta,
It's not out there. You have to go to,
no,
like, Walmart, try to
you have
drudge
to go to
the
Target and try to get stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
and it's like, let me tell you, I
and
mean,
then try to drudge that, the holiday traffic at most of those places.
that's
It's
when you
horrible.
shop early and get and be done by noon. It's called Black Friday
Hopefully.
shopping, people, and I love it.
You just gotta find that store that's open 24/7 and get there around 2 AM.
I know of one. It's
You're
Walmart.
just like, "That'll work." Okay.
Or
So
or you could go to Amazon too.
I am gonna do these and gonna go, "Woo."
Sure.
Non-Christmassy for right now because,
Okay.
this is officially opened about 2 to 3 days ago.
Okay.
Hungry Bear Restaurant, Disneyland.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Hungry
That
Bear Barbecue Jamboree,
yes,
I
that's what I've
think.
heard the name. Yes, I think it's the name of that.
Remember they did rename Critter Country.
Yes.
I don't know if I like that or not.
Why?
Okay. Changing the name of a whole area that Walt Disney himself put there.
I understand where they're coming from with that. I get it.
You understand my point though, too.
I get the point.
Okay, let's go with
But
it.
but remember what Walt Disney has said many times.
It will never end.
Bingo. You got to keep evolving it. And that's what they're doing.
Disneyland will never stop growing.
Thank you.
I believe that's pretty much correct to what he said.
Pretty much, yeah. I believe that is the quote. Yeah.
Just so you know, Dave, my grandma, for the good one that she made for her wonderful, what she made was a fruit cake, but she made it kind of like you do bundt cake. So it's a fruit bundt cake.
Yeah.
So that's just the easier way that she liked to make them.
That's
And
nice.
she would make one small one personalized for each person.
How nice.
Into a drizzle of chocolate, whatever on top of too. So
Right.
each one of those things was about this big and about that tall. And they required for 3 of them roughly about 7 pounds of fruit.
Oh my.
Chunks.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yep. That's why she did it. It's easier to control if you know that you're only doing containers instead of trying to do the whole fruit cake at once. It doesn't, for a lot of people, it doesn't cook evenly.
I'm not going there, but
yeah, yes, you get the point.
Yeah,
it's easier with small containers, and she had little tiny bundt cake pans that she always used for that. So,
nice, very nice.
Just so everyone knows, that's how my grandma made hers.
Wonderful.
It's a lot easier, and she can make yours personalized if you want some different things in it.
I would ask. Well,
my cousin that was about 4 years younger than me, one year, he asked for gummy worms with it, and she did it.
I would have asked for mint anything. I want the whole thing to be mint. And I mean,
that might be an idea. Chocolate mint fruitcake?
Well,
it might work. It sounds good. Sides.
So
okay, let's do this.
All right.
This is from WWNT. They seem to be the most reliable. So, especially with their photos, they're pretty good with photos. They show what you need to see.
Of course.
Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree.
Interesting.
I heard a lot of for a lot of people, sooner or later, they think that this might also have a reference to Winnie the Pooh sometime.
Nice.
Which might be nice because there is.
Because I see the beehive.
Honey. Yeah, beehive honey. Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah.
It offers a selection of classic barbecue dishes, plant-based options, dessert, and more.
Wow.
And I tried all of these.
Wow. Amazing.
I'm seeing a lot of good items.
I can see a couple things maybe.
Nachos, some nice burgers, some kind of sausage.
I see fries.
I see some fries, some coleslaw. I see fries 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Unless the other one might be churro fries.
If it's churros, I'm in.
Yeah, it might be churro fries.
All right.
Okay. Smoked barbecue combo platter.
Now, mind you guys, before we do this, these are their reviews, not ours. So we want to make that.
And I have went away from what it says. Like it was like 5 out of 10. And you're like, oh, we don't go here. I'm like, that sounds pretty good. I would say go here. I haven't really went to places to try them out that much. I have, but not that many of them.
I see.
Wrong. Okay, so this one has a selection of house-made meats with baked beans, coleslaw, white bread, and pickled vegetables. Select 2 of these, which is pork spare ribs, pulled pork, sausage link, or beef brisket. So you can pick 2 of those 4 items with them. Now, obviously, this one is showing the sausage link and probably the pork spare ribs, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can have pulled pork or beef brisket also.
I don't know what to get, honestly.
I like that it gives you an option. It's
I
like,
do too.
also, if anyone's wondering, yes, you can have some of the barbecue with that piece
Mhm.
of bread that's flying off the corner.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, for
Eh,
the price, I would say that that's
21.49.
about right. That's about right for that
It's about
for
right,
all
might
of
be a
that.
little expensive, but only by,
It is
like,
it is a little bit
$3.
pricey, but for all of that,
Yeah,
that's about right,
it's
I
about right. It looks
I would
pretty
say.
good. It does have
Mm,
pickled vegetables if you like those. It does have some
not
pickles,
me.
jalapenos, it looks like, coleslaw,
Mhm.
and baked beans. I don't know if Disney's really that good at baked beans yet. I haven't really tried them.
I have no idea since I do
Mhm.
not eat them.
Since the pulled pork and brisket are available on several
Mm, excuse
other menu items,
me. Mhm.
we opted for the sausage and ribs. I understand that. Yeah, you can pay extra for a third meat serving if you desire. Oh, that's a nice option too. That means you would be paying more than the 21, probably about 25,
That's
26.
about right for that, honestly. I
Yeah.
would say
And
yes
then the ribs were pleasant
right.
surprise. They looked dry, but were very juicy. So they liked it. And I would say that's really good option. If you want something kind of normal, you know what I mean? Barbecue normal.
I get it, but, not everybody likes barbecue, to be
Yeah,
honest.
not everyone
Not
likes the
everyone.
barbecue.
It all
But
depends on what you like as well.
that's
For
true. But
me
they
being super
didn't
picky,
have Disneyland
Mhm.
itself did not have a barbecue joint. This was their first one.
That's true.
In Disneyland itself,
Yeah,
not on the outside of Disneyland,
right,
which is
right.
yeah,
Yes,
Disney Springs, yeah.
of course.
Sausage, okay, the beans had a rich barbecue taste and were very good. That's a good
Right,
option. If I just scan through it, anything that they
right,
really say
right.
rating out of 7, 3, okay, so I would give it probably a pretty high
I
ranking.
don't know, I don't know. Alright, let's see what this is.
10 barbecue pulled pork sandwich, 15.99. Barbecue sauce, coleslaw, B&B pickles, whatever
Bread and
that is.
butter.
Oh, bread and
Bread and
butter
butter
pickles
pickles.
with beer battered fries.
Mm.
Ooh, now
Well, I don't wanna get lit on, fries, I can tell you that.
Disney has not done very many beer battered fries.
No,
This could
no,
be a different option for people.
true.
It looks messy. People
It
do
does.
like messy.
I am the complete opposite. I can take messy
People do
to
like
a
messy, but a
point.
lot of people like to be singular or yeah. I understand them both.
You get my point then, yeah. Mhm,
Yeah, of course I do.
of course. Okay.
The
So it
sauce was watery and bland, so they did not like
ooh,
the sauce that went with it.
yeah.
The fries that come standard with each sandwich have a perfectly crunchy exterior and soft interior, served with and fresh, and were absolutely delicious.
Mm,
So the star of that one, they said, was the
it's the
fries
fries.
themselves.
Neither do I, Debbie. Honestly, I mean, I can do it to a point, but if I'm wearing a Spirit jersey, which I take
Oh,
very good care
no,
of.
no thank you on Spirit jersey. You know to take off your Spirit jersey when you start up on the barbecue. It's any barbecue
Absolutely.
place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, I do like messy. Sometimes it does taste better. It I go back and forth, but I lean towards the
The
messy.
closest I can get to messy for me is one place.
Mm.
Five Guys Burgers and Fries, and that's it.
Oh,
That's
theirs is
that
halfway messy.
that's as messy as I will go.
At least it's contained with that
It
one.
is. It is. It is. But it's just, for me, for this, I
Oh
would
my.
probably pass.
So you
Hi,
you
Molly.
really
Welcome
like
in. Good to
do you
see
like
you.
finger food that much then? Like
Well, yeah, but I'm 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 like really picky, guys. It's yeah. Hi,
Hello,
Molly.
Marlo and Molly.
It's so good to
Welcome
see
into the
you.
madness.
How are ya?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. Hmm.
Loaded fries.
Now, loaded fries for me, as long as it doesn't have gravy on it, I'm good.
Yeah, it doesn't have gravy, but it does have some things that I would ask off of it.
Okay.
That would be the pickled jalapenos.
Mm, I see.
Other than that, everything looks really good on that.
It
It
does
does
look
have
good. Now,
smoked pulled
mind
pork.
you, this is something that I would eat,
I
actually.
would eat this. I
It
just
looks
ask
really good.
well, I would either
The
A,
queso
ask for
sauce,
I'd
hmm,
ask for the no jalapeno, or B, I
right.
might just pick it off.
Or would they just give them to me?
Or just give them to you, and I'll
That's
let
true.
you eat the pickled jalapeno.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then I'll be paying for it later.
Mhm. Highlight of the restaurant is the fries,
Okay.
loaded or not. The
Mm.
pork was still under seasoned, but somehow tastier than the pork
Excuse
on
me.
the sandwiches.
Mhm.
Though we think we may prefer the fries plain, they said.
Now, I'm going to ask this
Oh,
crazy question. Okay, yeah, I know. You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
it's gonna be filling.
Definitely.
That's 2 different meats onto one sandwich.
Just now, there's only one thing that I wouldn't want on it, and that's
What?
the onions, because I do
Oh, the
not
crispy
like
onions.
onions.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
it does say it's the pickled red onions you would not want. Now, do you
Exactly.
want the crispy onions on the sandwich?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Because those don't really taste like onion, in my opinion.
If I can taste it, yeah. I mean, here's the thing.
Have you had French's onions?
I haven't. I don't eat them.
Oh, you should
I don't
try them.
I don't eat them.
I put them on salads. Yeah,
No, thank you.
yeah, I would try them. I might just, whenever I meet you up next, I might just have a little tiny baggie of
Yeah, sure.
French's onions so you could try.
Of course, of course.
And
That'd be
I'm
great.
sorry, but once you try them, you'll probably get addicted. They're really
Possibly.
good.
Possibly. Who knows? Let's see what
Okay,
else.
patty itself is the better
Mm.
ones around the park, but still very much a theme park burger.
Mhm.
They both lack flavor, barbecue and the burger. The coleslaw
Mm.
seem to be simply chopped veggies and vinegar.
I
So I would not go towards that coleslaw. That's for sure.
I don't eat that anyway,
Yeah, I would not. I
I'm
would
good.
ask. I would ask to replace the coleslaw with a little bit of a more of a price for the beer battered fries.
You know what I would do? Do the exact same thing.
Yeah, it sounds better to me.
Absolutely, 'cause
If I
normal
try the
fried
burger,
chicken
that's what I'll
don't.
do. Now, if I try this burger, the way it looks, I would probably say this is my one meal of the day.
Interesting.
So I would
You
not try
know
to go towards anything else. Yes,
mm,
I'm only paying 18.49.
19,
That's pretty
yeah.
good for 2 meats, really, that were stacked that
It
high.
is. It is, and,
And then
you
I would
know
be only eating once instead
right.
of having to pay to eat for
But
overtime.
it all depends
And I might
on how
snack
full
during the
you
rest
want.
of the day, but other
Now
than that, I would be
mind
fine.
you, because you and I eat so differently, and
Yeah,
and
that's
and
true.
and here's the thing with me. The only time I will ever eat breakfast is at Disney. That is the
Oh,
only time I will ever
and
eat
we talked
breakfast.
about this. You like going for Disney resorts.
I do. I do.
I eat breakfast, but I usually it's on the go and not sit down, sorry,
I
and
understand.
it's
I understand.
usually in the park.
See, for me,
I do
eating
quick
at the
service
resort
breakfast.
is easier because then I'm not with the carrying
Number
so much
1,
stuff
I don't have to
around.
wake up as early, okay?
Well, I get up at 6 a.m.
I don't.
on a Disney trip. I do.
I don't.
I get up at 6 a.m. and I am out by 7.
Now
And I'm ready to go.
wake up usually around 7:30, and I'm
I
out
would be
by
gone.
8
I would
o'clock.
I would be gone on the bus waiting for the park to open.
Yeah, and that would it would matter on the bus. I would estimate in
Mhm.
my head how long the bus would take.
Unless it was Epcot, then I might. Well, believe it or not, the
You
last
might
time I
wake
went
up
to
later
Epcot,
because that's walkable
I know, and
if
so
you
is
do the
Hollywood
boardwalk or
Studios.
the beach.
But still, I mean,
Yeah.
we had a 7 o'clock reservation for the Ale and Compass, and I was still out by 8 a.m.
Nice.
Mhm.
So,
Love that place. I'm hungry just
another
thinking
thought is if you really want breakfast and you
Mhm.
wanna go towards a nicer place
I know where I wanna go, and it's on my bucket list.
right when or right before, that is before is the opportune word, the
Yeah.
park opens.
Yeah, I know, Crystal Palace, I know.
Crystal
I
Palace
wanna do it.
now, Disneyland itself for Crystal
Mhm.
Palace,
Mhm.
it opens up roughly about, I would say 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if you get a reservation that says 7 o'clock or earlier,
Right.
6:30, they
Mhm.
have done it all the way up to 6:15, 45 minutes before the park opens.
Oh, I'm in on that one, listen, I'm
Now,
telling
tell
you.
if you do that and
Mhm.
it goes to your Magic Band or
Yeah,
a card thing that they give you,
the app.
and
Yeah.
using
Mhm.
your Magic Band, you can get into the park before anyone else.
Well, hallelujah to that. I like that idea.
Here's my problem with that.
Okay, what's the issue?
They don't have a single line. They don't have a line for it, so you have to basically shoulder your way through the people that are already there waiting.
I can handle it, but I can tell
I
you,
can
like,
do it, and now it'd be easier
I
for
can
you.
do it, but
Hear
I'm not
me.
gonna be nice to a point. I mean,
No,
I can be
I
nice, but
think
it's
it
like,
would be easier for you because you're
but if
able to
one
use the
person,
handicap line.
I'm gonna tell you this, if one person sets me off
I
and no one's
think
going
you
with
would
it,
just go through the handicap line
I
and
would,
people would just move out of your way because they see you.
I would be like, well,
Just please move out of the way.
no, no, no,
Just
no, no, no,
just
no,
get
no.
out of the way,
Me,
please.
me,
Act very nicely.
I am always nice, but almost every time there is like one thing that will set me off. And it's like, and then I'm in a mood for like a good 20 minutes.
Oh, boy.
I'm in like
So,
a mood.
see, the cool thing with that,
I know.
when you get done with your so-called breakfast,
Yes. Because if
usually the
I'm
park
hungry,
is
I'm
already open,
hangry.
but I've seen people that ate there fast enough
Hmm.
that they were walking around the park before other people were
I
walking
would
around.
love that because then I would be able to go
Yeah,
to the
it gets you
ride
get the point.
and sign the book.
Yes.
That's what I want. Because now, I have seen videos of people literally running to the rides to sign the book.
Yeah.
Do the first guest thing. Now, I know that's a thing in Disneyland,
Yeah.
but
That is only on a few rides.
yes, it's on Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh,
It's on Small World, I believe.
Small World, yes.
What about Roger Rabbit?
Not on Roger Rabbit, they took that away.
Would it
Roger
be?
Rabbit officially doesn't open until about 11.
Do you know how bad I would be waiting in line? I would look. I love Roger Rabbit so much.
Yes.
Whenever I get over there,
Yeah.
it's going to be so hard for
It's
me
not
because
gonna
it's
be a
like,
rope drop kind of.
I know,
Yeah.
but my thing is going to be I need to get to Roger Rabbit first. I have
Nope.
to.
You would have to go towards a different ride first and hope to get
I could go Small
out of
World.
it later.
I could go Small World.
We could do Small World. It's along the way, really. That's a pretty good idea. That and I'll have to take you on to Matterhorn bobsleds.
Oh yes, we are definitely doing that, and I want to be in the front seat.
Ooh. That jostles around the most.
Do
But
you
okay.
really want to hear me screaming loud? Because I will.
Okay.
I'll scream loud.
Okay.
But
then we're gonna have to challenge each other to the teacups.
Oh yes. And
After all that,
and I spin.
I
Fast.
spin too. Guess what? We're gonna both have to eat greasy food and then we spin.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 I am not going to eat before I go in the teacups. No way! I am not going to eat.
Spray.
I am not going to eat before I go in the teacups. No way, because I know what's going to happen. I've seen people almost eat. No, thank you. But you did promise me the one thing, and you know what it is.
Oh yeah, that's GCA though.
And I am not going to be eating before that ride.
That's for sure.
Anyway,
I would. You can park hop in Disneyland. Yes, there is 2 parks to park hop too.
So you can park hop.
You can.
Okay.
I would not recommend. I would recommend you just taking the full day, taking your time, and go each day 1 and 1.
That's fine. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see where
Because there's enough in both for 1 and 1.
Okay, so let's see what's up next.
Okay.
We always go off topic, guys.
Smoked brisket sandwich. Oh, that looks better than the pork.
I'm not sure.
Okay, what does this say? Dry and flavorless, like usual, they said. Okay.
I don't know.
So this is one of the items I would wish that they would basically bring over the barbecue that they have in the One Good Place. It's in Epcot, Regal Eagle.
Thank you, Debbie. See, Debbie agrees with me on this one. She's right.
Yeah.
Especially,
I agree. I've done it.
That one, oh my Lord.
I've done it, and I did not throw up.
For you to,
I have.
How close?
If I want to, I have a belly full of steel. I'm sorry.
I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm sorry. But if you really... No.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this item. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either about a lot of these. But I do like that it's a beer battered fries with it this time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take off the jalapenos, and I'll eat it.
Okay.
I'll see how well it is.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's next.
Corn ribs plate.
What is that?
Chili lime aioli, Parmesan, crispy onion, cilantro, and scallions on top of a corn with coleslaw and beer battered fries. Now, this is the kind of corn that you don't like.
Ask is if they could take the corn off the cob.
I know, and I love it on the cob myself. I would eat it. This is the highest rated item in my opinion.
You can have my share because
now, no meat.
I know. But this is also a good vegetarian option as well.
A very good vegetarian option.
As well.
Chili lime aioli parmesan.
Chili lime, I will tell you right now. Whoo!
I would eat it. Chili lime aioli. So that means that it is it makes it with mayonnaise. Let's
put it this way, Richard. Seriously, if you
I would eat it.
Off stream about me and the chili lime. Yeah.
Price is a little steep for what you essentially
a little pricey
constructed corn on the raw cob.
A little pricey.
The cheese and aioli are perfect on top of this. It did come with fries.
Okay.
Which is a delight with every dish they comply.
Right.
Definitely as good as the corn dish could be.
Okay.
And the value was not that great compared to others. Oh, yes.
Okay,
yes, we knew it was coming.
This I would totally go for. Absolutely. I love desserts.
Banana pudding, which is
That's
bananas.
good.
They use real bananas this time.
Yep.
Whipped cream, crushed
Mhm.
wafer cookies, douche
Give it
de
to me.
lish, and toffee.
Give it to me. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it looks good. I would definitely do that.
Absolutely.
Funnel cake
Now
aside,
this
I
looks
was right.
delicious. I would
I
totally eat
was
these.
almost correct in saying those were churros.
I would totally eat these, and
Oh,
I make it 2 for
I
myself.
might too, but what is that sauce that comes with?
It looks like caramel to me.
Banana caramel sauce.
Now that's interesting. That's an
Ooh,
interesting
I
flavor.
can see it. The banana's on the bottom, the caramel's on top. I would just
Yep.
mix it.
Yep. Yummy.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I would go for it.
I'm hungry.
This is the one item I would definitely get from here.
Dol- it-
This,
Dol-
and I would consider the corn if I am hungry.
Dolce de leche. Yep.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yep. Yes, please on these. Strawberry
Ooh,
pickle
this sounds
lemonade.
interesting.
So simply lemonade with
Okay,
strawberry
that's not alcoholic.
smoothie, flavors of lime, Sprite,
That sounds
pickle
delicious.
juice, and a pickle spear.
A pickle.
Yes.
That
It
sounds interesting. Now, mind you,
sounds interesting, and it's happened for
What's your
3
name?
years consistently in Epcot.
I've been noticing that a lot, and we both know somebody within the community who loves pickles.
Yes, and
So
she
they
has
would
had the pickle
absolutely
shake.
love this drink.
She's had the pickle shake, and she likes it.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. That's good.
And I've had the pickle shake last year and loved it.
Really?
I liked it a lot.
That's
It's
interesting.
You know, it's one of those things you would not expect in that kind of drink.
Okay.
Now,
is it sweet or
strawberry
is it
smoothies,
tangy?
it should be pretty sweet.
It looks
But
good.
yes, it does say strawberry smoothie. They mix a smoothie with a Minute Maid strawberry smoothie with the simply lemonade. So that makes it so it kind of has like that icy texture in part of it, but not all of it. It's a lemonade mixed with a smoothie.
Yeah.
And then they also do flavors of lime,
Yeah.
Sprite, and pickle juice.
Lime
and
I
a
do
pickle
like.
spear. I would drink it. I bet
Me
you it would be
too.
refreshing.
Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely would. Yummy.
Really interesting.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at something down there, and let me tell you something. I drink that like anything.
Oh, I already know what that is too.
I already
And
know
they're
that.
not naming it correctly. Okay, I'm gonna see what they say review about it.
Okay.
Sweetness is up against the tart. Really works well when you get the sweetness up front and the pickle juice on the back end.
That's good.
Neither one overpowers the other, so you'll be able to taste the strawberry when eating the pickle, which is interesting. I would drink that. I would drink that in a heartbeat. $7.49. Yes, please.
Absolutely. Yes, please.
That's a perfect price too, by the way.
Well, wait a minute. Look at this little number. Now this, I would drink this in.
I've seen it. I know.
It looks.
And this is
basically. I drink this all the time from here. I do.
Basically, that's an Arnold Palmer for anyone that's wondering.
Delicious.
It's delicious, wonderful.
To do is just add some peppermint to it.
They had a frozen lemonade iced tea at one time too, so they might change it up someday. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah, they had a frozen one at one time. I remember it from Disneyland.
I would totally drink this 100%.
Yeah.
And
I would drink it. I probably really like it also.
Let me tell you something. You get this with the peppermint from where I got my drink.
It also has a lemon wheel that they put in the very bottom.
That's fine. That's fine.
Interesting.
Keep the lemon in the bottom because
lemon in the bottom.
I do not eat the lemon part. Yep. Well, this looks interesting.
I love that they referenced it too. Lemonade iced tea. It's also known as
love lemonade iced tea. I'm going to be honest with you. I drink that a lot. I do.
It's what is on the label. Nothing more or nothing less.
It's delicious.
I would drink it. Strawberry shortbread lemon. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let me start over again. Strawberry shortbread lemonade.
That's interesting.
Okay, so it's simply lemonade
Yeah.
mixed with Minute Maid strawberry smoothie, which
Hmm.
they did before with the pickle. And then they
Interesting.
put sweet cream topping, shortbread
Ooh.
crumbles, and strawberry dust.
Now, I'm going to say this. I would
I would
totally
drink it.
drink. Me too. For
Yeah.
2 reasons. One, because of this.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. And 2, that looks absolutely delicious.
Here's my question.
Hmm?
Would you not go towards Starbucks and go towards this instead? In the morning.
I have to do my chai latte.
I got you with no words. I got you with no words. You're like,
I
oh,
have
boy.
to do it with my.
I love it.
I do too, but I would totally drink this. Not in the morning,
I'm glad
though.
that they had something like this.
Not in the morning, though, because me, chai tea latte, 3 pumps of peppermint.
I agree. In a way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says it's fun and tasty. The strawberry, the sips with the creamy topping are the best, especially with the crumbs. It really emulates the strawberry shortcake if you get the toppings included. However, the drink by itself is just your typical sticky pre-mixed beverage. It's worth getting once to try, and we couldn't finish it once the toppings were gone. Oh.
And I
So it
think
works
I know
better
why,
with the
because it gets
cream.
stuck in the straw, yeah.
Just don't drink all of the cream stuff at first. That's what they're saying.
That's why you stick the straw in all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
And drink it that way.
Yeah.
Like I would.
I kind of would too. It would matter if now would you do that, or would you do like I'm considering, and even if it is on top,
yeah,
the crumbles, I would stir in the cream into the lemonade.
Duh, that's what I do. I would stir the entire thing in.
Stir the entire thing in, and then hope you don't hit a big clot of gingerbread.
That's why it's called drink it out of the cup. Then.
So that was the overall. I'm not going to say the overall for what they say because I don't look at their opinions.
Some maybe, some I don't know. Desserts, yes. Drinks, yes. Now, the next item, which I think everybody should know.
Next item,
Richard,
I'm getting ready right now.
Richard,
okay, let's do this.
Richard, do you have the other article that was released recently?
The one about Christmas?
No, the one about the Disney snack prices going up.
Oh, we already knew. It didn't say new menu items. They basically went up. Everything for the price-wise went up.
And believe it or not, I actually looked at it. Not that bad, though.
I expected so.
It's not as bad as you guys think.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to cost a little more, but that's okay.
People are paying to get into Disney anyway,
so
they'll raise the price.
Disney, thank you very much. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Discount this as some of the bad years for Disney and write it off, and then later in the future, hopefully they lower the price.
We will see. But now let's get
festive.
Let's get.
We already know what came out.
Mood.
We know what came. The Christmas. Mickey's.
I'm ready for this menu. Let me tell you.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, food and beverages.
Yes.
And I'm saying you right off the bat, one of the first photos that they show, you will just go crazy over.
I already did, and I'm like everything on the menu so far.
Yeah, delish. I can't say it. I just think it's funnier when I say it differently.
Yeah, I know. But that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you ready to get festive? And
yes, let's get Christmas.
Because this is going to take a while, guys. It's going to take us a while. So let's get
Here we go.
Look at this stuff. I know what's on the right, and I would eat it.
Cinnamon roll.
Yep, but
Jimmy's.
I would want the whole thing covered in Jimmy's, not the ears, everything. I would be like, can I get
I can see that, but they did that because it makes it look like he has ears on.
That's fine.
By
But
the
it
way,
looks
the
good.
thing on the left is probably a Yule log.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at this.
All
It's
right,
not the
let's look at
first
the
thing that
menu. I'm hungry.
yes, it is.
Now,
Okay,
mind you, this is
so
for the very,
Main
very most.
Street Bakery
Look at this
has
stuff.
the letters to Santa,
Ooh,
which is on the left.
that's the mailbox.
It looks like a mailbox, and they did this last year, which is really cute.
Yeah.
Cute. It's flourless chocolate cake, hot cocoa mousse, marshmallow topped with chocolate pieces.
It looks delicious. I would
It
totally
looks
eat it.
wonderful.
I would eat it.
Mickey shaped cinnamon roll with
I'd eat it.
with holiday icing. I would eat it. Now, if anyone is wondering, yes, this year they're making those as big as they.
I love it. I honestly
So
like
they
it.
are making them as big as the pretzels. Think
Fantastic.
how big those are.
I've seen what it looks like. They're big.
They are huge this
year.
I'm
ready to eat them.
I want it all. Just feed it to my belly right here, right now.
Amen.
Yes, please do.
Right. Look at these.
It's going to be hard to figure out your favorite out of all these.
Good luck. All right. What do we got from the ice cream parlor?
So the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, hosted by Edie's. Well, Edie's, for the longest time, used to be the peppermint bark ice cream that Disneyland had for the longest time.
That's so good. It is.
It was, everyone loved it, praised it, and it was at Disney World even for the longest time too.
It was. All right.
It started out in Disneyland. Anyone wondering? Yes, the Edie's regular ice cream that you can get at regular stores with peppermint in it is not as good, but that is because Disney themselves makes in peppermint into the peppermint bark ice cream.
You know what? I absolutely love this because for me, I love mint anything.
Gingerbread milk shake.
I would totally drink that 100%.
Yeah. And
100%.
It's edible one. That's this ice cream, but that's a weird name for it. Gingerbread milkshake, but it's not a milkshake.
I don't mind.
I don't mind, but
we don't see it.
Okay, let's listen to this. Vanilla ice cream.
Yum.
Gingerbread syrup, ginger snap crumbles, topped with whipped cream and a chocolate piece.
Yum.
It is almost reminiscent of a Christmas version of the Matterhorn cookie they had at one time.
Oh, okay.
Macaron. They made the towering macaron, not
that's the coolest thing I've ever
not a macaroon, a macaron.
Oh,
why did they make the name so basically the same?
I think it's great. I'm
okay.
hungry.
Peppermint brownie sundae.
Give it to me. I am not kidding you. I would totally eat this. 100%.
House baked brownie topped with peppermint ice cream, hot fudge, chocolate granola, candy cane pieces, and then another house baked brownie on top.
Give it to me, please.
And by the way, yes, they roll the ice cream and put sprinkles of candy cane on it.
I want it so bad.
It looks so good.
It looks delicious. I'm hungry.
It's a perfect combination of gingerbread and peppermint
won't be going this year,
and then ice cream. Yes, please. All of it.
Hungry?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's next.
Oh, wait. That's a peppermint ice cream cookie. They did not show the peppermint brownie sundae. No, yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
They did not show the milkshake.
They didn't show the milkshake.
That's why I got me confused. They did not show the milkshake in the picture. No,
but that's okay.
Peppermint brownie sundae. There's a brownie underneath that ice cream.
I'm hungry.
It's not that big. It's
fine.
Sorry,
but I love brownies.
Sometimes they're really rich. Now, peppermint ice cream's cookie sandwich.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
Which is a peppermint ice cream sandwich between two oatmeal peppermint chocolate chip cookies.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Oatmeal
peppermint chip cookies.
Oh, I want that recipe because that sounds delicious. I would
Oh,
totally eat
yes.
that. I'm hungry.
Yes. Now look at the picture. Yeah,
Look
again, that's
at it.
that.
Yum. Just give
I
it to me.
see chocolate chips in it with
Just give it to
the
me. I'm
peppermint
hungry.
chips.
I'm hungry. And I haven't had dinner yet, honestly. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Um,
wow. That looks
they're
delicious.
also rolled in candy cane pieces. As well.
I'm
So we
hungry.
already knew that, but
I'm
yeah.
hungry. Hungry,
Yes,
hungry, hungry.
please. Yes, please.
What is that?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. If
Oh, that looks good.
if that no, wait a minute.
Either
If
one. Which
no,
one are
wait a
you
minute.
talking about?
The one on the left, that could be the milkshake.
That could be the
It
gingerbread
could be. It
milkshake if
looks
they say
good.
it again, yes.
It looks delicious. Let's see.
It's at the Plaza.
Now we're going to Plaza.
Gingerbread
Yep.
milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the
Oh, that
exact
looks
one that you've
delicious.
seen before.
I'm hungry.
It looks good.
What's the cake?
I might take that instead of a Starbucks in the morning.
Starbucks in the morning.
I would consider it.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
but
have to have a Starbucks in the morning as long as
I
I have a
do.
drink.
I do.
I have to have a drink is all. I don't care if it's Starbucks,
Okay.
Disney related, Disney adjacent, etc.
Okay. I want to know what that
Layer
cake is.
cake.
That looks delicious.
What is that?
I
That
don't
is a
know.
s'mores cake. Oh boy.
Oh, but that's an interesting way
Chocolate
to do it.
cake, chocolate ganache,
Ooh,
toasted marshmallow mousse, sugar
wow.
cornflakes, snowflakes, sugar
Nice.
snowflakes.
Nice. That looks really good.
That does look good.
I'm hungry.
So that is not vanilla in between the chocolate.
That's
That's
what I
marshmallow.
thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be vanilla chocolate.
And nope, it is
Wow.
chocolate marshmallow.
That's amazing. I love it.
That looks wonderful.
Mm.
Okay. A little bit on the heavier side for people that want
Okay.
to eat it.
Let's see what it is. It looks
Also,
like
there's one dessert in the corner that's kind of
that's
trying to
fine. And I think
look
I
a
know where
little
we're going
cute.
because I think
It's
it's
cute.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yep.
love the teardrops.
Me too. Let's see what they are.
Holiday dinner hot dog. Oh boy, all beef hot dog with turkey and gravy, fried onions, cranberry sauce.
I'm gonna say this, okay?
You're not gonna go towards it, but I would.
I'm gonna pass. Seriously. Because for me, I have nothing against anybody who wants to eat it.
Oh,
Right.
I see what they did.
I see
They
what they-
replaced a bunch of the sauce with gravy. So there's no ketchup or mustard.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna pass on this one. Sorry.
I would eat the whole thing. I would love to see what this would taste like.
I don't know because
And they did the same thing with the loaded French fries
okay,
right beside it.
I'm gonna have to pass on that too.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to.
Okay, let's zoom right past these and say the candy cane tart, which is what they're showing up above on the top right.
Right. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate tart filled with peppermint ganache, topped with festive meringue. Sorry. That
Okay,
is what
that's
is on
fine.
top of
I
it
can
is
do it.
meringue.
I can do it. Oh yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Mhm.
That's probably
Absolutely.
that might not be a one-person dessert.
Not sure. It all depends on how big the offering is.
Yeah, exactly. By
All
what it
depends.
shows,
Yeah.
that could be a 2 to 3. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's next.
Black currant
Mhm.
mint lemonade is not shown. It's non-alcoholic.
I want to try it. I'm not kidding you. I
Black
want to
currant
try it.
is
It looks good,
it doesn't really it isn't shown,
but it
but
looks
that could be it.
delicious.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
don't
if
know.
they show it again.
Look at that pretzel.
But look at that wonderful holiday pretzel.
Give me the pretzel. I'm not kidding you. I love pretzels.
By the way, they're showing marshmallows. I think their theme this year is s'mores.
I think so. I think so. I'm not sure.
And then you might have a red velvet right there.
If that's a red velvet, I would go
looks
for both
like
the
it.
red velvet and the pretzel for me.
Yeah, you're just like,
I
oh
think I
boy.
don't know what it is yet.
Okay, festive pretzel, which is a jumbo pretzel, chocolate hazelnut drizzle, caramel sauce, Twix cookie bar pieces, and festive
it. Give it to me.
sprinkles.
Give it to me.
Yeah, the
I
whole
would
thing
totally
looks
eat that
wonderful.
100%.
That might be the one thing that could be messy.
True, and when you're wearing a
But
spirit
that's the kind of
jersey,
messy you might
ugh.
like.
Yeah, but the problem is that if you're wearing a spirit jersey, see, for
That
me,
you would not I would not wear a Spirit jersey while eating
I
it.
wouldn't wear it either. That's why I wear t-shirts.
Yeah, I would wear a regular T-shirt. I would have an undisclosed non-Disney T-shirt underneath, so I could take off my jersey and have the shirt. I don't care if it gets some kind of peppermint bark on it or whatever,
Right. But when you
and
get to
then
the
you would put your
chocolate,
jersey back on afterwards.
yeah, mm-hmm. All
Even
right,
if you're cold, you have to take it off.
listen. Let me tell you something. It was 30 something degrees out this morning here. I was in shorts and I was fine.
Oh boy.
I was fine, guys. Okay, let's
Okay,
see what's next.
hot cocoa churro. Oh,
Ooh,
so
that's
that's different. I thought it was gonna be s'mores. But it's not. That's hot cocoa churro.
interesting. An interesting choice this year.
Yeah, interesting.
Hmm.
Uh, churro rolled in hot cocoa powder by Joffrey's Coffee and topped with
Okay,
marshmallows and peppermint candy pieces.
okay.
Okay,
That looks cool. Let's see what's next.
there it is. Red velvet, right up there.
Give
Red
it to me.
velvet Christmas wreath donut.
Give me that donut.
A red
Mm.
velvet donut topped with buttercream holiday sprinkles.
Oh, yes,
There it
please.
is, and also
Yup,
a nice little wreath
I
thing on
see
top.
that. I
Yeah,
want the
little bow.
donut. I want the pretzel. I'd like to know what the drink is.
Okay, let's go for the third
Let's
thing.
let's see what the drink is.
That is gingerbread cola.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that?
Coca-Cola served with gingerbread syrup.
Oh my lord! I
I
love
would
that
get
stuff.
3 of the 4. You know what?
I would get
I'll
3
be
out of 4
advantageous.
items. I'm not kidding you.
I'd be
I would
advantageous.
totally
I would
get
get all 4. I
the
would be getting
pretzel,
all
the
4 of these
donut,
items.
and the drink. Now, mind you, I love flavored Coca-Cola at Christmas time, and there
Yes.
is one specific one that I absolutely love and adore, and I can't find it anywhere, and that is the cinnamon Coca-Cola. I love it. It is
I've had
delicious.
it before and I loved it.
I love the cinnamon one.
Now, I've also had what was that called?
Have you had?
Snowflake Pepsi.
Oh, really? How was that?
It was pretty good. It was
Now,
like almost like a
now,
more creamy taste
if I
to
can
the Pepsi.
find gingerbread Coca-Cola this year,
Yeah,
I'm totally
gingerbread
wild about
Coca-Cola.
it.
I
I
think they figured out how to use gingerbread syrup with Coca-Cola.
Good afternoon, Paul Engel. Welcome in. Good to see you here.
You're
Good
in
to
a
see you.
better mood since you've seen that thing.
Oh, yes, I am.
Popcorn Court near Cinderella
Oh,
Castle
do you like
also has
popcorn?
all of those.
Okay,
So it's at 2 places:
wonderful.
Main Street Snacks
Well, that's
and
good.
Popcorn Cart near Cinderella Castle,
Well,
which is
where
right
is Main Street
front and center.
Snacks? Where's
Hmm?
Main Street Snacks?
I would not know.
I don't know where that is either. Does anybody know?
I think it's
Hmm.
in Disneyland for one. You're not used to Disneyland.
No, I'm not. I'm in Disney World.
So going down Main Street, the one that Walt Disney himself made,
Yes, I know.
it's on the right-hand side, and you kind of go by it when you're walking past. I think it's just right on the right-hand
Is
side.
it on your left or is it on your right?
Right.
Okay.
It's on the right for sure.
Oh, by the way, Richard, speaking of this, now are these offerings both at World and Land? Because you just mentioned the Cinderella Castle, and that's in World.
Oh,
So,
it's at World then.
yeah, but where?
Never mind.
Does anybody
This is
know
not
where?
Disneyland. Okay, so
Does
Main
anybody know
Street-
where Main Street Snacks is in World? Because I have no idea, honestly. I don't know where it is.
No, I do know where it is. That's that pickle stand that's on the right-hand side going down Main
Pickle
Street.
stand? What do you mean pickle stand? Wait a minute.
Going down, and it's like
Okay, is
halfway.
that over by
It's
the
right-hand side
Tomorrowland?
still. It's on the right-hand
Is
side,
that on the right going
and it's like a
towards
fresh produce stand.
I'm lost. This is worse than Woody's lunchbox. I'm telling you. I need a map.
Well, you could bring up a map.
Well, I could. Okay. Anyways.
Oh gosh.
Okay. This menu
You know
looks
what,
good.
people? We might get lost, but you know what? We still love that food.
We do. We do. And getting lost is kind of part of the fun too, to a point.
You know what would be easy to figure out? Because
Mhm.
both Disneyland and Disney World have one thing in common.
What's that?
Straight in the center, castle.
Well, yes, I
So
know
you
that.
would just go towards the one that says popcorn
And
cart
that's
near
fine.
Cinderella Castle.
That's fine.
Yeah, you just walk past it, keep going.
And I know where that popcorn cart is because that's over
Yep.
near the Tomorrowland. I know that.
Yep.
But I don't know where Main Street Stacks is.
I think
That's the only
it's
place I don't know.
on Main Street.
Anybody
So
know?
heck if I know.
Beats me. Ooh,
So
look
let's
at that.
look at this one. What the heck?
Wow. Look at that.
That must be Sprite.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Aloha
different.
Isles, which is famous for their Dole Whip,
Yes, Dole Whip.
hosted by Dole packaged fruits.
Speaking of them, you can get your own Dole Whips in the freezer section.
Yes, and you have for since last December, roughly.
Yes,
Roughly.
which I haven't had them yet, but that's okay.
I have had them once.
Which is
They taste very close, a little bit worse than Disney, but not by much.
Now, let me ask this question. You've been to with the Alani.
Yes.
How close are they to the Alani Dole Whips?
Not even not even close.
Okay.
Because the ones at Alani are like 10 times better than the ones even
Really?
in the world. So
Interesting. Okay. So
that's only
what do we
because
got?
I had two, which was
Okay.
officially a Dole Whip float.
Correct.
It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted like a Dole Whip. You can't really go wrong with Dole Whip.
All right.
But then I tried the watermelon Ulu Mel.
You love that one.
Dole
You
Whip.
love the watermelon one. I know you did.
Oh, it was so good. It was
Mhm.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I dream about while going back to Disney Alani. So that's I might just try to go to Alani again and try to book a trip for one day just to get their watermelon. Yeah, just to get the watermelon thing. I might buy more than one. Oh, could I? Okay, here's my thought.
Okay.
Have a travel bag that is a freezer bag.
Oh Lord. I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a bunch
about 30 to 40 servings of the watermelon.
Oh my Lord.
Ulu Mail.
Oh my
Dole
goodness.
Whip.
You want that Dole Whip.
And then put it into a container that I'll put in the freezer.
Oh my
goodness. I got the whole plan all set out.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, anyways, back to Dole Whip.
And then I'll probably eat it on the way down at the
airport.
Knowing
you, yes. Knowing you, yes. Mm-hmm.
I also bring a spoon. I was like, watermelon Dole Whip ahoy.
You know, it's funny because there are times where I just want my butter chicken from Tipton's.
Oh, you could do the same thing. You could have a heated bag and then travel with it back to Jersey.
That would be hard because it would not be good by the time I got it back. Listen to us, guys. I mean, it's like, this is how much we love Disney food, okay?
So,
anyway,
I need to find the recipe for both then. We need to have a day that we devote trying to make the watermelon Dole Whip.
Oh my Lord.
And then we need to have a day that we try to devote to making that chicken that you liked.
Yes, my butter chicken.
You butter chicken.
Okay, anyways, back to Dole Whips here.
Oh boy.
All
okay.
right. So
this is a holiday pineapple orange guava juice float.
Okay.
It has pineapple orange guava juice, coconut soft serve, spiced pineapple treetop. It's on the left.
And it's non-alcoholic. Woo!
Non-alcoholic. It
That's
has a little Christmas
excellent.
tree that looks cute.
It does. I think they had this last year, if I remember correctly.
It might have.
It
It
does.
looks like a returning. Cranberry citrus float is not.
Oh,
Sprite winter spice cranberry, which I've had.
yeah.
Very good. It tastes
Mhm.
like cranberry, but it's also
Mm.
Sprite.
Okay.
And it has a fruity Bobby pearls topped
Mm.
with dough whip.
Okay.
I would drink
Interesting.
it in a heartbeat. That is the one instance that you're able to have cranberry Sprite for one,
Yeah.
mixed with boba pearls and a Dole Whip.
Have you ever had the blackberry ginger ale? It's made by a
No,
company
I
other
don't
than
really
Sprite.
drink ginger ale. Ginger ale gives me heartburn.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
It's the
Blackberry
opposite of
ginger
what
ale
people
is
think.
so delicious. I will drink it like a crazy person.
Yeah, but I've
Trust me.
had the cranberry Sprite
Oh, you
before that
did?
they're showing.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm glad that they're bringing that for Disney.
Good.
Okay. I'm happy that that's there.
Mm, that's good. All
Did
right.
you like your boba pearls?
Oh, yeah.
Coconut soft serve, spiced no. Fruity boba pearls. Now, here's my
Interesting.
question on that
Interesting
name.
concept.
Fruity. So what flavor of food are we talking
I
about?
don't know.
Could
Could be
that
anything.
be if
Could it
it's
be?
cranberry, it could be like a berry fruity.
It
That would be
could.
interesting.
It could be a mixed berry. It could
Could be a
be
mixed
a
berry, or it
could be a
could be
pineapple.
cranberry flavored boba pearls.
It could be a pineapple. Who knows?
They look a little redder, and they're at the
Hmm.
bottom
They
of
could.
that drink on
It
the right-hand
actually
side.
could be like a mixed berry because that
Yeah,
would
it
be
could
the
be
only
a
way I
mixed
could think.
berry. It could
Yeah.
be it could be the famous, passion fruit ones that Disney does.
Mm.
Those are
That's
good
true.
too.
That's true. All right. What do we got next?
Okay. I cannot stop thinking about that.
I know. Ooh, this looks interesting.
Okay, let's dive into this. A little
Ooh,
bit more corn. It looks like your beignets have a new flavor and
something.
some kind of Christmas tree thing on top of a
I
donut
don't
hole.
know what it is, but it looks interesting. Let's see what it is.
Okay, Golden Oak Outpost.
Outpost. Okay.
Hold a chicken nugget platter with crispy
Wow.
chicken nuggets, sage, butter, cranberry barbecue glaze served with mashed potatoes and corn. I would eat it.
I'm gonna be the most
It's
pickiest
chicken
person.
strip. They call them chicken nuggets. It's chicken strips on top
I
of gravy
know,
with
but the
cranberry
way
sauce
that
on
I
top.
eat them is very different.
It's gonna be messy. This one's gonna be messy a little bit.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I could see it being a little messy on this one. Yeah,
I'm gonna pass on this one.
but the second item you probably will like.
Oh yes, the beignets. Let's see what flavor they got.
Festive beignets. So
Yum.
light and fluffy beignets dusted with blue sugar cookie dust and
Wow.
served with cookie butter
Butter icing.
icing.
Yummy. Yes, please.
So they did not change the inside, they just changed the outside.
That's fine.
That's fine. I do like it when they have different insides, though. I've
So do
had
I.
peppermint beignets before.
I would love to have that. I
Yeah.
wonder if Port Orleans is gonna do that this year.
Don't know. We'll
'Cause we
see.
don't know what the resort's got either.
Nope. That is a fried ice cream
I love
Christmas
fried ice
tree.
cream. No joke. I love fried ice cream.
So
It's
peppermint
delicious.
ice cream
Oh, I'm
fried,
in. I'm in.
rolled in cereal,
Yes.
topped with green cookie butter,
Yes,
whipped cream,
please.
and festive sprinkles.
Yes, please.
So what
Give it
they
to me.
did
I know what to
inside
do
of
with it.
that donut thing that they made is ice
Is
cream.
the ice cream. I love fried ice cream. It's delicious. It's
It
really
is
good.
good.
It is good. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I
I
am
know.
hungry for that. Yes.
Oh my. Let's see what's next.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Well, that top left thing you probably won't like. It looks like it has some peppers in it.
Yeah, let's see what the top right is too.
Top right could be a Mexican bowl.
But the bottom two look interesting.
Bottom cool look appealing. Oh, and that's a weird shoe. Okay.
All right, Pago spell.
Okay, carne asada loaded fries. Oh,
Oh,
Seasoned French fries with carne asada, chipotle queso, caramelized onion, avocado salsa verde, and queso fresco.
Ugh. See, I don't like gravy on my
I
fries.
know.
Only thing.
There's no gravy on it.
Well, no, but listen, guys, I'm like really picky.
You're just like, oh, if it's not one thing, it's another, right?
You got it.
Okay, what's that bowl look like? It's a
Let's see.
cheese and chili tamale.
Oh, that's
Served
interesting.
with Christmas-style mild red chili and green chili pumpkin seed sauces,
Whew.
citrus chipotle chicken, cilantro rice, pinto beans, queso fresco.
I've had tamales before.
I
and
see it.
I'm not
I
a
see
fan.
it in there.
I know. I see it too. It's a little bit.
Little tiny niblet right in the center.
Yeah.
I wish they would show the price because that one I expect is going to be higher than
I
the
would totally pass on both top two.
I would
items.
pass on both. I'm already
Right.
going towards probably a
Let's
top.
go dessert land.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Chocolate eggnog tart.
Oh, well, that's
Chocolate tart topped with eggnog mousse and chocolate antlers. Isn't that cute?
It is cute, but I'm not an eggnog fan. That's the only problem.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I might pass on that.
I would.
What's that drink?
I want to
That
know
looks
what
like
that
Boba
drink is.
Pearls.
It looks delicious. Let's see what
Milk
it is.
tea, anyone?
Possibly. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, salted caramel horchata with
And it's
pearls.
non-alcoholic.
And non-alcoholic, and it has pearls.
Oh, I would totally drink that 100%.
I love horchata.
You know what?
Anyone
I've
was
never
wondering,
had it.
horchata is
I've never had
spiced rice milk.
I have never had it in my life. I've never had
You
horchata.
need to have it.
Is it good?
Find a good place to have it, yes. It is good.
Would Starbucks do it?
I don't think they do horchatas.
I can ask.
You could ask.
Hmm.
They might.
Let's see.
Oh.
Look at this stuff.
What the heck?
What in the world? I'm loving this menu. What is
I
it?
see breakfast on the bottom right, left.
I see a what? I know what that is.
That is a chocolate Mickey waffle.
It looks
with
like
ice
a red
cream in the
velvet
center.
Looks like a red velvet waffle. I'm not sure.
Oh, that could be. Oh no, that could be worse. That could be the red velvet.
If that thing is red, all right.
Yes, red velvet.
Yay! I love red velvet. Yes, for red velvet.
Okay, let's talk about that one first. Holy red velvet waffle sundae.
Oh, I would totally eat
Mickey-shaped red velvet waffle topped with M&M's, milk chocolate candies, peppermint ice cream, and hot fudge.
Give it to me. Seriously, though, I would totally eat that.
So at least we know you're probably going to Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, more than likely, yes. But I want to know what those other things are because
one of them is chicken strips with some kind of Chinese noodles.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Top left, yeah.
Let's see.
Orange chicken tenders. I was right. Fried chicken tenders with orange soy glaze.
Ooh.
Glass noodles and green onions with crispy garlic.
Now that I would eat 100%.
There's your meal.
I would literally eat this whole menu. I would literally eat this whole menu. No joke. I would.
What is that second thing then?
I don't know. Let's see.
Those are cauliflower.
No, never mind then.
Sichuan cauliflower. Spicy breaded cauliflower tossed with Sichuan soy glaze.
Oh, I thought it was a dessert.
I thought so too. What the heck? Or they might not show it.
Oh, maybe not. Let's see.
Brownie peppermint bark with peppermint candy pieces.
Ooh.
That's what the second item is.
Oh, yes, please. I want to know what the bottom right is. That looks
delicious. Bottom right will be the last item on this, which is milk and cookies mousse.
Oh, that's it. I'm taking that whole menu. I'm sorry, but I love that.
No thank you on the item that they did not show, which was the broccoli.
Yeah, me neither. But
no thank you. But the rest of it, sure.
Oh, yes, please.
By the way, that is also at Sleepy Hollow, which is wonderful because you can have your chicken tenders
You
with
can
your
you can have
red
your chicken
velvet
tenders, you
waffle
can have your
sundae
waffle,
with
and
your milk
you get your
chocolate
drink.
mousse.
Bada bing, bada boom. You got your dinner, you got your dessert, you got your drink done.
That's not even a drink. That's 2 desserts.
Who cares? I'm hungry. I
And by
honestly
the
wish I
way,
was
if
going
you're
this year,
really
guys. I really
craving
do.
it, the brownie peppermint bark with peppermint candy
Hi,
pieces is
Polly. Good to
also
see you.
it's
So good
also
to
at
see
Liberty Square
you.
Market.
Ooh, look at this
But they also
thing.
have this.
Ooh, now that is
That looks pretty good, I would have to say.
yum, delicious. Just give it to me.
Let's see what that is. It's at the Columbia Harbor House.
Columbia
It's a
Harbor House.
gingerbread cake.
Oh,
Gingerbread
delicious.
chiffon cake with cream cheese frosting, douche de ganache, and a
Yum,
chocolate
yum, yum,
piece.
yum, yum. Oh,
It
yes,
looks
please.
wonderful.
It looks delicious. I'm
It
hungry.
looks simple. I like it.
Simple is good sometimes, you know?
Yeah, this is one of the simple ones. I
Yeah.
agree.
hmm
Oh boy.
What's
Pinocchio
this?
Village Haas is going with pizza,
Oh, okay. Let's see what.
which they usually serve pizza, so it's
Let's
fine.
see what kind of pizzas they
And
got this year.
baked beet brie flatbread with
Hmm.
blue brie cheese spread, mango chutney, green apples, arugula, almonds, and a honey drizzle.
Interesting.
I would go towards it.
I might. I might.
Honey on a pizza.
You know
Yes.
what? That is very popular in Japan.
Yes, it
It
is.
is, and I've always wanted to try it.
And now they're
Believe it or
doing it in
not.
Disney World.
Yeah,
Well, Magic Kingdom,
wonderful.
if you want to count it.
Yeah. So let's see what's in the middle.
That would be the lasagna flatbread with Italian
Mm,
sausage, meatballs, 5 cheese mix, ricotta cheese, and pesto.
okay.
There's no honey on that.
I know. I'm almost wanting to go towards the honey one because lasagna for me is way too filling for me.
Yes.
It
Now the third
really is.
one, Black Forest Parfait.
Ooh, that sounds
Ooh.
delicious. Let's see
Now,
what it is.
flourless chocolate cake with
Mm,
chocolate mousse, cherry chutney, topped with a brandy cherry compote and chocolate popping candies, and a
mm,
nice little Christmas tree.
I'm hungry.
Please. That looks
Oh,
good. I
it
I
does.
see the layers in it.
I know. And it looks really good.
Looks really good.
It does.
I would get the honey pizza, which,
I
mango
think I would
chutney, green
too.
apples, arugula, and almonds, and honey drizzle.
That's
Yes,
fine.
please.
That's fine with
And
me.
then I'll just get the Black Forest Parfait with.
Absolutely, me too.
They both look great.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what's next. Ooh,
Oh,
this
boy.
looks interesting.
So, number 1, top right.
That looks like something.
That looks like it's from your lunchbox tart place.
That's what it looks like to me. Now, the bottom right, it looks like a delicious drink, but I can't tell if it's alcoholic or not.
That's true, and it looks like there's a macaron on top of a cake on the bottom left.
Yum-alicious.
It
Let's see.
does look like that because I could see the layers.
Let's see what we can.
And potato barrels in the
Interesting.
center top right.
Yeah, but I wonder what's on the top left.
Those are those crispy onions I keep talking about
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see what
on
it
the
is.
top left. Let's see
Well,
what
let's
this
see what it
is.
is.
This is Fryer Nook.
Okay.
Holiday pot roast hot dog. Oh,
Oh.
I've never really liked pot roast. It is
Mm,
a bland flavor for me.
I understand.
Say all beef hot dog topped with braised pot roast, Swiss fondue, horseradish mustard, and a crispy onions. I would pass. It doesn't even sound
Pass.
that good.
Pass.
Italian beef tots. So it's
Well, this sounds interesting.
tater tots
Okay.
topped with braised beef, cheese, curds, zesty, gorgonzola, and red wine gravy. So it has
Pass.
gravy on it. Red
Pass.
wine gravy.
Gotta pass.
Sugar cookie hand pie with sugar
Ooh.
cookie dough wrapped in a flaky crust with icing and a festive sprinkles.
Well, this sounds interesting, and it's new this year.
Yep.
Let's see what else they got.
There's also a toasted marshmallow panna cotta tart with graham cracker ganache macaron.
Okay.
New.
That's very
So that's
nice.
that sugar cookie with the macaron on top.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
lastly, but not leastly, the very end, which is the drink, the
Yeah.
eggnog shake.
I hate to say it.
Eggnog served with ginger snap crumbles topped with whipped cream festive sprinkles. It
Yeah,
doesn't say what's in the bottom.
I would totally pass on this menu, unfortunately.
Look at
I
the
would
bottom.
pass, unfortunately, for
What the
myself. I
heck?
mean,
Is that like gingerbread pieces in the very bottom, maybe?
it looks it. It looks like ginger.
Right.
It looks like
Gingerbread chunks or whatever, yeah.
yeah, something. I don't know. But I'm
Whatever.
gonna pass.
Let's go towards this guy right here, which is
Wow,
very colorful.
it's beautiful. What is it?
Shaved almonds, I think it looks like.
I'm not sure. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see what it is.
Stir sugar
Good.
plum vanilla soft serve sundae.
Oh,
Sugar plum vanilla soft serve swirl drop dipped in celebration cake cone dip topped with marshmallows and almonds. Yes,
well,
those
that
are
sounds
shaved almonds.
delicious. I would totally try it.
I would
Absolutely.
try it. Look at those tiny marshmallows.
Look
Those
at
are
that.
cute.
Now you see, those kind of marshmallows would be
Presentation.
the ones that I'm eat.
This
That
is
I
the
would eat.
presentation style that I like.
And it's short, sweet, to the point. Now look at this. Mmm. Pretzel
Festive
color.
pretzel, jumbo. Oh, never mind.
Oh, delicious.
Hot cocoa. Nope. Santa belt buckle, which
That's
is
what that is.
pistachio mousse with a dark
Yum.
chocolate truffle center and a
Oh, yes,
chocolate
please.
buckle.
Yes, please.
Now, the two other items we have already dived into: the
Yes.
festive
I love
pretzel and the hot cocoa churro.
Love that pretzel. Mm-mm-mm.
Is that a new macaron I see?
I don't know, but I'm wondering
Nope.
what the drink is.
That's a new whoopie pie.
Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Look at that
Those are
presentation.
beautiful. Chocolate cake sandwich with marshmallow and mint butter cream.
That's it. I'm totally getting them. Mmm. Delicious.
Those
If
look
I'm
wonderful.
going, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's beautiful.
Cherry cordial cold brew.
Cordial.
Cordial. Cherry cordial cold brew.
Yeah, but I'm not a
So
cold brew
Joffrey's cold
drinker.
brew topped with
Yeah.
a cherry whipped cream, chocolate
Mm,
drizzle, and chocolate curls. Eh,
I'd pass. Because I'm not a
nothing
cold brew
special.
fan.
That is full on coffee though.
But the whoopie pie looks really good, actually.
Oh,
Ooh, this is interesting.
hello.
Hello. Let's see where we're going.
These two look interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, they do.
Bottom left looks like some kind of cream filled donut.
Bottom right looks a little bit alcoholic to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Cosmic Rays.
Cosmic Rays, one of my favorite places.
Holiday pot roast. Oh, they had to do the pot roast. Slow cooked beef on thick roast with cheddar, provolone beef, and gravy.
I'm gonna pass.
No. Holiday turkey burger. I would go with this. So
I
turkey
wouldn't,
burger topped with
unfortunately.
traditional stuffing, provolone, cranberry chutney, brioche bun.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
I will go with that one.
I'm passing.
Yep. I'll let the strawberry chutney be my mustard. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Please feed it to my belly.
For myself. Okay, so let's see what the bottom two are. Let's see.
Bottom two, Christmas cookie cake roll.
Now that looks delicious. I would totally eat that 100%.
Christmas cookie roll with buttercream topped with festive holiday sprinkles.
Yum.
Cute. Okay, drink.
Okay, what's the drink?
Christmas punch. Cranberry and citrus punch with amaretto syrup and Seagram's ginger ale.
I was right.
You're somewhat right. That's ginger ale, not alcoholic.
Oh, okay, good. Phew.
Yeah, that's ginger ale. Let me read it again.
Read it.
Cranberry and citrus punch with amaretto syrup, Seagram's ginger ale.
Oh, I would totally drink that.
And that's what that is.
Wait a minute.
It looks beautiful.
There is another. Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
There's another thing that they did not show, which is a eclair with white chocolate peppermint.
I love eclairs. Oh my goodness, I love them. I love them.
Now, I don't think that's an eclair.
It doesn't look it to me.
So I think that has to be the
Yeah. Mhm.
Christmas cookie cake roll. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, look at this stuff.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness.
anti-gravities. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wait a minute.
Wait a
Those are
minute.
donuts on top of a ice cream. Donut hole, sorry.
I love it. Okay, what do we got here at
A
anti-gravity?
lump of coal in your stocking.
I love the names of this
I love the
them.
names in this place.
I know.
Cookies and cream shake topped with
Yum.
whipped cream, cookies and
Oh,
cream
that's
crumbles, and
it.
chocolate donut hole.
Yum-y. Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay, what's
Now,
the other thing?
I would love if they just put peppermint with that.
That would be
That would
the
top it off.
absolutely, absolutely, it would be
Yes,
perfect,
please do.
but this
But
is really good.
smoky chocolate brownie sundae, yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Mm.
This one has not 1, but 2 brownie pieces underneath of it.
I'm hungry.
It looks good.
I'm so hungry. I wish I was going, but unfortunately I'm
Smoky
not.
chocolate soft serve.
Yum.
Yes, please. Whoopie
Whoopie
pie, chocolate
pie,
cake,
very cordial.
cherry cordial, kids pick,
These are for the kids.
letters to Santa. Is there gonna any photos for that? No.
No, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right.
Anti-gravity. Oh, lump of coal in the stocking can be candy or can be
Right,
kids.
right. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of these
Okay.
things that they're just showed can be in the kids' menu. It
Yeah,
probably is less portion, but
probably. Yeah. All right. So,
off with the Christmas.
all right. So, what all right. So, what did you think of this year's the offerings for Mickey
Gingerbread
Mouse?
Coca-Cola.
I'm telling you,
Need I say more?
I will say this.
The desserts. We love them.
Of course, we love the desserts here, but for me, the entire Sleepy Hollow menu without the cauliflower is for me. That is my pick because it has everything I like, and I so want that gingerbread Coca-Cola so bad.
So
And I
I also
wonder
will
if they're
say
bringing it in stores this year. I wonder.
I will be willing to walk around, go to this place just for probably dinner or lunch.
Oh yeah,
It will be one of my main meals, the honey pizza with
you
apple
know, I was,
pieces on it.
but remember, this is stuff that they are only offering at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yes.
So, I would suggest because what's that?
Now the
I've never been.
Haas, guess what? It is on right when you're walking down the
Yeah.
hallway. You're right down the road.
Yeah.
Right hand side is a fenced off area that is
Mhm.
that is on the right hand side.
Mhm.
That is it's a small world is right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
On the
Oh,
left hand side,
you
when
found
you're
it?
passing by it, is a hallway that leads to what used to be a princess meet and greet area.
Yes.
That is the Haas.
Oh, okay.
It's over, and you
So
have to
you
go
did
up
find
into
Main
the
Street.
area. It has its own
Okay.
seating.
Okay.
It's one of the only places that does.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. But
Until they do a Christmas show, which they probably will there,
yes.
and then you'll get to have dinner and a show right there. You
Bingo.
get to have your pizza looking at a show,
You know what's interesting with this?
is what my consideration is.
Right. Now, for me,
It's a stadium that they don't use. They
my
never
main-
use that thing.
right, right. But
They
my
do
thing
at
is-
Christmas time.
I know.
It's a seasonal.
Yeah. But here's the thing with me, okay? My main thing now, when I went to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party
Yeah.
in 2011,
Was
one of the
that
things I will say,
was that in Magic Kingdom or was that in Hollywood
Magic
Studios?
Kingdom. Magic Kingdom.
Okay, because they've
Yeah.
flipped between the years. So
Now, here's the thing with this. I stood in line for a while. I got Snow White and all 7 of the dwarfs in one picture. I got all of them, and believe me, it was worth it.
I bet you it
We
was.
have the picture. We do have the picture.
But here's
One
the
of my favorite
question.
pictures.
I think it is worth it now.
One thing, run for that merchandise because
You
I've seen the
have
Spirit jersey. It looks amazing.
You have to go back to Merry Christmas
I know. I know I do.
because one word that
I
is
know.
back this year,
What is it?
Duffy.
I seriously wish I could go this year. I really do wish I could go this year because believe me, this
I just
one
need
would
one
be
word
I
and that
would
would bring
be
you
I would
back.
be standing in line for Duffy. Trust me. If I was going to Jollywood Nights this year, I would stand in line for Duffy. I'm not kidding you.
I know.
But what I'm wondering is this.
Oh, and the parades are always great. I love the parades at
I
Christmas
agree.
time.
I agree.
Now,
I
some
love
of the
I
some of
love
the best parades of the year, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Why
Now,
do I like Halloween at Christmas or Halloween over Christmas time? The only reason I like it better is because the parades.
here's the thing with me.
Halloween parade is a little bit better, not by much.
Christmas
Not
parade is
by.
way better.
I'm talking like that much better.
Let me ask you this question. When
Yes,
do
you get.
you ever see it snow on Main Street, which is fantastic? I loved it. And I still
No,
do.
but do you ever at Christmas time? Do you ever see the light show?
Mm,
They do it more around
see,
Halloween.
for me, I'm more of like the
You know what I'm
character.
talking about? The lasers
Yeah.
that they show at nighttime.
Did
They
they
only do
have
it during
that in
Halloween time.
2011? I don't think they did in
It's going
2011.
back and forth.
Right.
Each one has this
True.
great personality, and I
I
want to take
agree.
you to. I want to take you to both. That way, you get to
I've
experience
already done
the
Mickey's Very
one
Merry
and
Christmas, but
only Gravediggers.
I have seen them on in the streams before. I have seen them.
Seeing them live is a little bit
They're
better
pretty
because
good.
it happens at nighttime,
I
for
know.
one. Now, they
I
both
know.
do, but these, they scrape the ground
I
and make
know they do.
sparks
I've
on
seen what
purpose.
they've done with it. I know.
Oh, it is so magical.
But honestly, though, for me,
I liked the parade enough when I went to Halloween Horror Night, to Halloween
mm-hmm,
Mickey's Not So Halloween,
mm-hmm. Let me
that
ask you this question: When you
I
did,
basically sat in one spot, watched the
mhm,
parade,
right?
stayed in that spot, and watched the parade again
Oh my goodness.
because I liked it so good.
See
And then I
me
watched the fireworks right afterwards. That's
now.
fireworks every year,
Right now, let
all
me
the
ask this
time.
question: When you went recently on your
Yes.
Halloween cruise,
Oh yeah.
let me ask you this question seriously: How do they do it there? What's the
They do.
difference?
They don't. You can't really do parades, but
Right, I know. Right, I know
yeah.
they can do parades, but what I'm asking is this: How do they do Halloween on the ships?
So what they
Which is very
do,
different
what
from
they
this.
did this year. Now I've
Mhm,
been on to. Okay, I've been on to 12 Disney cruises now.
mhm,
3 of them were Halloween on the high seas.
correct.
3.
Yeah, and you've also done
Out of
Christmas
those
on it.
3, each and every time it was different,
Well,
which
that
is why I
tree looks
like it.
so cool
Yeah,
when you showed it to me, when you
yeah.
videoed me. That was about now me, I would love to see Christmas on the ship.
Yes, that's the thing. Christmas
Now,
on the ships and
here's what I wanna know about Christmas.
Christmas at Disney World both have Santa.
Mhm. Now,
I don't know which one I like better.
see?
I got to do one Christmas on sea.
Now wait now, okay, speaking of Christmas, okay, now mind you, what you told me that they do for everybody on the ship
Yeah,
Christmas morning is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen,
yeah.
I've ever heard of in my life. But
That's also
I think it's kind of
those
cool
are the
too.
most expensive ones to get into.
Because everybody wants to
Yeah, of
over
course.
the to experience it. But for me,
And then they also have a
hmm
gingerbread house that you not only can look at, but walk through.
that sounds amazing.
And they not only
I
have it
have seen the
so
gingerbread houses
they
at
have the
the
inside of it, so it
Mhm.
smells like gingerbread
Oh
all
yeah,
the
oh yeah,
time.
oh my gosh! Because when I went in 2011, the boardwalk smelled so good.
I know.
It,
They
it
pipe
smelled
in
great.
they pipe in the smell.
I love the smell stuff.
The smell's great, but they pipe it
Yeah.
in. It's not what you're smelling is
I
not
know, I know, I know,
gingerbread.
I
It
know that.
is
I know.
the scent.
But
Okay. What do they call those at Disney? Scent atomizers, if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Mhm. But I
It's the same things they make you hungry when you're walking down Main Street and smell that
I
dang
know that.
popcorn.
I know that, believe me. It's
That
it
bothers me a little bit.
for me
I
for
don't crave
me,
popcorn. I crave popcorn when I go to Disney.
I
I
don't.
eat the popcorn when I go to Disney.
I
I'm like,
don't. I eat the pretzels. I'm sorry.
I know, but the
I love my pretzels.
popcorn is what you smell.
That's it. Mhm.
Yes, maltizers. Yes,
Mhm.
and they
Well, let
do
me
that
ask you this question
everywhere.
seriously. Now, when you went over that,
Oh, you know what the cool thing is?
what?
And they started to do I noticed they did this the
Mhm.
last Christmas cruise I went to.
What's that?
So when they open up the breakfast cabanas, okay?
Mhm. Yep.
You know what they do?
What?
This is devious. Very devious
What is it?
for Disney.
Hmm.
They have smellitizers in every single room.
Hallelujah.
They pipe in the smell of pancakes.
I get the point. Believe me, I would be. Listen.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Amen to that.
It's a little early for most people. I'm
Not
like
me.
barely waking up at 7,
Listen.
7:30 maybe.
Listen. For me,
Push it back
Disney
a little further because I'm on vacation.
Disney starts with me at 6 a.m. and does not stop until I go to bed.
That might hit you. Well, you do go to bed pretty early. That might be a problem on Disney Cruise Line.
Well, the thing is, though, I may be
They
staying up
have
all night.
offerings all the way up until 2 a.m.
Oh, I know that, and believe me, I'm gonna be look. Well, listen, all I need
You
is
don't have to take a nap during the day.
I may not because believe me, when I get up at 6 a.m. on my Disney
Oh,
trips,
you know
I
what I
make sure
want?
that
You know what I want?
what?
I want them to do not only
Mhm.
a Pixar Christmas Day cruise.
Oh,
They haven't done it
I
yet.
would go crazy on that one.
So it's both. It is a maritime cruise and a Pixar Day at Seas.
That would be smart because
And then they dress up some of the characters as Pixar Christmas characters.
I would totally go for it. Believe me, if I see Bullseye,
Same thing with
oh my God,
Halloween. They need to
that would
have
be so much fun because
oh
but
they
here's
need
the
to
thing.
do
Here's the
for
thing.
a big celebration for Pixar. What if they made almost every cruise a Pixar Day at Sea?
I'm in.
I'm in. I need it for the big celebration.
Do you want to know what I need to see? And you know who it is. Lotso. I want to meet Lotso so bad. You have no idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Lotso because
What if they made a, let's say, Pixar Villains Day at Sea?
If they were to do that, I would be very happy. I'd be very happy.
You would go towards that because that would mean Lotso.
Oh, absolutely, I would. Absolutely, 100%. I would be like,
That would also mean
I would be up at 7 a.m. waiting.
that would probably. You know
Lotso.
I want that around Christmas time. I
You know
want
what?
to merge Halloween and Christmas.
You know what would be
one.
interesting though, speaking of this, because for me,
Okay, so villains. Let's figure this out.
now remember,
Villains,
they're already
maritime.
doing heroes and villains on one of the cruise ships that's coming up.
Pixar, villains, maritime cruises.
Now that sounds like fun.
It's a tongue twister.
But think about it this way too.
I want to see Zurg dress up as Santa Claus.
I want to see Lotso. Period.
And Lotso could have
Yes.
a costume, which you never see him wear one.
You know it's funny because I want
him to wear a costume. I don't know
Let
what
me
yet.
ask you this question.
Could you imagine Lotso as an elf?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You dress up as an elf.
Absolutely.
Why
Absolutely.
not? He would work perfectly. You know what? Another one would be funny. I want Pixar to maybe have costumes on around Halloween time. that they dress up as Disney characters.
That would be cool.
So you're looking at Lotso dressing up as Mr. Smee.
That's
It is the
fine.
perfect body
I would
type.
have no problems with that. I would be so excited just to see Lotso, for crying out loud.
I know.
But
Now, Disney, if you're listening, here we go again. If you're listening, Disney.
If you're listening, guys, I mean, okay, seriously though, for the Christmas cruise, do Pixar Day at Sea with all of the Toy Story characters. Because
and you know what they could do?
That's genius, because think about it.
If they did this,
when you think of Christmas, you think of toys. Toy Story, bada bing, bada boom. You know?
They could, Christmas and Halloween would work.
Yeah.
The Halloween would have to probably be the villains, because that means it's more Halloween.
Of course.
But there is many characters that we're not thinking of that are villain that you could use from Pixar.
I can think of a couple. Hello,
what
Jean,
about Luca?
Good to see you.
Okay, the Luca, the guy that always wins the race.
Yes, that guy. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now wait a minute. I
want to meet him. I want to meet him.
Do you know? Well, wait a minute.
Ronaldo, something like that.
I think it's what his name is. I don't know. But anyway,
something close to that. Yeah.
Here's my thing. Okay, speaking of Pixar, with this whole the Christmas thing, Bing Bong on the ship. I mean, come on. I mean, that would be an idea.
Pixar, that means any Pixar movie. Yes, Toy Story.
Bringing your emotions onto the cruise too. You know,
but there could be others other than Toy Story.
Of course, you could do Inside Out 1 and 2.
Inside Out 1 and 2.
You could.
Why not have a group picture with all those characters?
I would go crazy.
I would go crazy.
I like people. I'm not kidding you, because listen, me with the characters, leave me alone for like 20 minutes and I'll be fine. But seriously though, I mean, it's just, this is the kind of stuff that, you know, and I know that the characters have like a limited
time. What other big villains are in Pixar?
Wait a minute. Zurg? Well,
Zurg is a big one.
Oh, Stinky Pete.
Lotso.
Sure. You got Lotso.
But that's all wonderful in Toy Story.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Sid.
Yeah.
Sid.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
Oh. Could you imagine Sid hosting a dinner party?
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be so hilarious.
Theme to Fire. Yeah. Theme to Fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the meals are like, all the servers come to your table and just start a fire on something. May it be steak, fondue, something.
Imagine that? Oh my goodness. That would be very interesting, actually.
It would be fun.
You know what? You know what would be really
they could also do this, not just
Wait a minute. You could do Agatha all along with this.
Yeah, just Pixar characters.
You could do
What if they did one year where it was all Marvel cruises throughout the year?
They were doing, oh my gosh, if they were to do WandaVision as well as Agatha all along,
yeah.
Oh yes, please. I would go crazy over that.
Marvel supervillain cruises.
And don't ruin it for me, guys, because I haven't seen the latest episode of Agatha all along. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I'm not going to try to ruin it for you, but I love it.
Do not ruin it for me. Is it that good?
Oh, I love it.
I am hooked, guys, on WandaVision as well as Agatha all along.
And then they also have another big franchise Disney does.
Which one?
Star Wars.
Well, they kind of already do that with stuff.
But for like 150th or 200th anniversary kind of Star Wars, they could go all out. They could have...
They could.
They gotta have the good versus evil, like at some kind of stage show.
Yeah, they could do that.
With lightsabers at nighttime.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe make it so it looks like Yoda's on the ship.
That's a cool idea. You know what?
Yeah. And if you're gonna have meet and greets, please do.
You know what?
Darth Vader.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Have have the stormtroopers patrol around the ship.
Yep, have stormtroopers that
Mhm.
ask you, "Where have you been? Are you part of the Federation?"
Mhm.
All the time.
Let me ask you this question: when
People would pay
you
to go to that. It's a Star Wars experience at sea.
people will go to this stuff. Believe me,
People would love it.
including the big Star Wars fans. Now, mind you,
And
I'm
then
not. I'm
if
more of a
you're doing
Pixar Disney
this,
kind of person.
number 1, you need to make select material for those items.
And
So
you also have to
for
make the
example
kids clubs.
for example,
That
for Marvel
too.
and for Star Wars,
I thought that they're now. Wait a minute. I know for the kids clubs, they already do that kind of stuff now anyway with the
kind of.
Marvel,
What I mean by
well, Star
selective
Wars too.
material is original voice actors
You know
or
what would be cool? Oh
original
my god!
actors from
If
those
they were to
movies.
bring, oh my gosh, if they were to bring Agatha all along,
I know, but
I would
she's not
flip
the biggest
out.
Marvel character of all time. There is
Who?
one that stands above them all.
Who?
Spider-Man. He has the most comics.
That's true. I mean,
That
I'm
would
not
be
saying
interesting to have.
that the
Spider-Man,
kids would go.
or
The
Iron
kids
Man.
would love it,
Iron Man, Spider-Man,
but you gotta do
Scarlet
Agatha.
Witch is pretty high
I'm
up
not,
there.
but for me, I would want them to do a lot of
I would do,
WandaVision.
like, old school. I would put in Howard the Duck.
I don't even know what that is,
That
and I
is
don't even
Marvel.
want to know what it is.
It looks like Donald Duck. It is Marvel, and it's called Howard the Duck. He
No, thank
has a
you.
comic series. Try to look it up.
I'll look it up.
It's fun.
Wait a minute. How about this, Richard? Figment.
Oh, Epcot
Figment.
Days at Sea.
Think about it.
Epcot Days at Sea. Not
Figment. Meet and greet
not
with Julie
only do
Stryker.
they
Come
have
on.
not only do they have, like, Figment, Orange Bird, and some other characters that
Uh-huh.
are from Epcot.
How about this? World Showcase. Come on.
World Showcase a
You could
little
do
bit.
World Showcase easily.
But
You
what
could
if they
do it.
had menus from the past?
Oh, people would go crazy over that
People
stuff.
would go crazy. It would be a food tour cruise.
Festival of the Arts on the cruise ship.
Yep.
Food and wine on
Food
the
from
cruise
the
ship.
past. Food from the past entitles Festival of the Arts.
People would go
Maritime
crazy over this
entitles
stuff.
the
I'm not kidding.
Festival of the
Those cruise ships
Holidays.
would be filled to capacity for that stuff.
Food and wine.
That's what I just said. Yeah, food and wine,
Festival of the Arts.
Festival of Arts,
Holiday.
Festival of
Festival of the
Holiday.
Holiday.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking
And
of that,
they vote beforehand. You can vote. And the one that has the biggest
Disney,
vote,
we are
that
basically
is
new ideas here.
this is the menu
Wonderful.
items that they put on the ship.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you get to vote on what selections they have
What
that
about
year.
this?
And they change every year for the selections.
How about this? Wait. I'm gonna go even further than that. Each, each, yeah, each of the what the each of the executive chefs from all Disney restaurants, all of them worldwide, make the menus, and then you get to sample from each park, each resort, their favorite with the items.
They've done that a few
No
years.
joke.
I think the voting would be a little bit
Okay,
interactive.
no problem, Debbie.
I like
Let's
the
see each
interactive
other.
part a little bit better if you vote. You know what I mean?
But I would like to know how they came
And you
up with
could
the
not have
idea.
that many chefs on a cruise if you're going to
Well,
do
no, but see, but what I'm saying is,
and some things are better freshly made than not.
I agree with that, but
But
you do
here's
a
the cool
mini
thing.
world showcase on the
Now,
cruise
if
ship.
you're doing this,
Mhm,
why wouldn't you just start a new trend? So what
mhm,
I'm thinking,
mhm.
they hand out the recipe for what you're eating.
Let me tell you
You
something.
can save it for later.
That's why they have the cookbooks.
That's true, but remember
do.
back in the day when they didn't have cookbooks?
That's true.
They had little tiny slips that they handed out like, "Here's
Yes.
the recipe."
Yes. That would be a really cool
Make
idea.
them collector, make them artistic.
Make them unique
Unique.
and different.
Different.
Make them Disney.
Have it so artists draw what is
You know
entitled
what?
on it. And
That's
it is
really
Disney
nice.
artists that
Yeah.
are from the Festival of the
Yeah,
Arts.
exactly. There you go. Disney, we are giving you
We're
guys
going all out,
ideas.
Disney.
So, if you're watching,
Oh, Festival of the Holidays at Sea.
ooh, that would be fun.
Yes, please, especially if they put Duffy.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party
Duffy
on
at
the ship.
Seas.
Wait a minute.
He would look cute in a nice little hat.
Duffy and Friends Christmas.
Duffy and Friends. Now,
Everybody.
here's my question. Do you think they will try to do that with the ship coming out of Japan?
Yes, they are. And let me tell you something.
I hope so.
If they do that, you will see people from the United States go all the way over there.
Yep.
And buy everything.
Yes, they
That
will.
merchandise will be sold out within 5 minutes, believe me.
Oh, boy.
And believe me, this one would be first in line. I'll be like, I'm telling you guys. He has seen me shop in stores. So he knows how I shop.
You know how I shop. I'm kind of indecision most of the time. You did convince me on one hat.
What I like.
You did convince me on one hat.
I did.
And you did convince me on a hat, and then you also convinced me on a figure, if I remember correctly.
I did. But you didn't. But when you went on your last cruise,
I'm kind of struggle on that shopping.
I tried to talk you into the one item that you really wanted. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The thing that you showed me that you really wanted.
I did really want that bag.
You did.
Where would I use it? Where would I use it? I have to get something that I would use.
To go shopping. That's why you have tote bags for. It's easy.
A bag that I buy to get more shopping done.
I should show you the one Disney bag that I have.
You choke me up over here.
And believe me, I still have that bag because it is the most amazing bag in the world, and it's huge.
Okay.
It really is.
This was a great stream.
Yes, wonderful.
We gave Disney a bunch of ideas.
Yes, we did.
Epcot at Sea. Why not even better than that? A Figment at Sea cruise.
Now that would be fun, and I would totally go on it 100%. I would.
But here's the problem. Meet and greets area. Yeah, I guess you could have a Figment and Figment and Figment and Figment, but when does that get old?
Well,
that is the question.
Wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. What if Dreamfinder was with him?
Okay, Dreamfinder is part of Figment. I agree.
But they both are there together.
Oh, and then here's another thing. Holidays at the Sea. Okay? If they do make that happen.
Yeah.
Or Epcot at Seas. Guess what?
What?
Eat to the beat.
Love it.
You're having professional bands at sea with you.
That would be good, but also a security nightmare.
Security nightmare, but very hard, but it's possible, maybe.
Yeah, but then I see a lot of logistics issues.
Or red carpet at sea. Why don't they have a premiere of a movie posted on the cruise ship?
I thought they did that now.
They don't say which ones. I want to post it, and it's like 4
Wait a
months
minute.
ahead
I
of
got
time.
something even better than
I
that.
want it 4
What would
months
be
ahead of
on
time, and
this?
it has to be a big movie.
What
I'm
about this?
talking, like, huge movie.
Yeah, I know, but here's one even
And you
better
will
than
get to
that.
see the celebrities from the movie
No,
on
no,
the
no, no,
ship.
no, no, no. No, no, no,
Some
no,
of
no,
them.
no. I got something even bigger than that.
It's pretty big. It matters on the
It
movie you're
is,
talking.
but not as
For
big as what I'm
example,
thinking.
what about Mandalorian and Grogu at
They're
sea?
they're pretty big, yeah. They're very popular right
People
now.
would buy that out
Oh,
in, like, 2
people would
seconds.
sell that out in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, probably, yeah.
And they would crash the site.
Yeah.
Literally
And
crash
they
it.
would open back up with a little bit of offerings, and then they would go back down again because people would go back into
Yep.
it
Okay.
more than
What
once.
about this? What about this, Richard? Seriously. Disney Imagineering the Etsy. Which means you can ask a Disney Imagineer and you don't know who it is.
Disney Imagineer Experience.
Yeah. Q&A.
Q&A.
Everything. Come on.
That would be pretty cool. They do teach people out of
They
the Disney
do.
Imagineering area
They
how
do.
to draw a lot of times for Disney
Better
Cruise
than
Line.
that. Wait a minute. Better than that. Disney animators. From both Disney and Pixar.
And Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Marvel.
Yep, exactly. What do you think?
And ABC for some.
Really? Now that's interesting.
High
Disney
seas.
Imagineer to lunch. Really? How do you even get involved in that? I'm curious.
I've seen it.
I've never seen it.
Put it this way.
How's it
When I
work?
was on my high seas
How did it
a
work?
few years ago, they
Huh.
had it, but
It didn't work out well.
put it this way, they're asking a little bit high of a price for that to
I
happen.
get the point. I get the point.
It was $400 on top of what you're already paying for the
Ooh,
cruise.
a little pricey, but I can see why.
I could see why.
Yeah.
I would only pay that price if it was a select right amount of people. There's a list in my head
I
for the
know there's a
400
list.
range.
Hollywood Found Everything. Really? Are they
Yeah.
still doing that now? That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
They've done it on the cruise.
Really?
They've done it at Hollywood Brown Derby.
That's
Yeah,
not a
it's a
bad
lot
price,
cheaper at the
Dave.
Brown
That is
Derby,
not
yeah.
a bad price.
That's a
That's not
pretty
a
good
bad
price, but
That's a pretty good
that's
price.
not a top that is my worry, though.
What's the
Is that
worry?
Imagineer gonna be that good if it's that price?
My
He's
thing
not gonna
is,
be a director, that's for sure,
I know, and that's okay.
and that's okay.
That's
Could
fine.
you know, if you've seen some like Dave was saying, if you've seen like, "Hey, Brown Derby,
Yeah.
we have Imagineer of Joe Road deciding to try to go to lunch and dinner or lunch and or dinner with
If
you."
it was Joe Road, I would be asking
Number
him a
1,
gazillion.
it would be sold out in not even 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know that. Any engineer would have it. That's true.
It
And
could be
believe it or
anyone,
not,
yeah.
I don't mind who it is.
Yeah,
I
I
do
don't
not
mind, he
mind
works with
who
with
it would
Disney.
be.
It
But
would be nice if it was someone in the higher
I
ranks.
would love to meet somebody who works in Toy Story Land. I would.
Yeah, that's
I really
true.
would.
I got to meet
Because
someone that works with with cars. It was on a
that's
Pixar Day at sea.
you know, well, let me ask you this question because
It was
you
the director. It was a Q&A.
that's awesome.
It was really cool.
You must have fun. You ever
Yeah.
with me in the bamboo room at Oliver right now? You know, that would be really, really cool. That's really neat. I like that.
I would go towards that
I
just
would
for the
too.
experience,
And it's not that
especially if
bad.
it was someone that I knew for as an Imagineer.
If it was somebody I knew, I'd be like,
Yes, please.
mm-hmm.
Now, like I said,
Soup salad, dessert choice, and beverage. Oh, well,
I
that's not a
would
bad
probably
menu
say
option.
that they could also do this where they have like a list of people
You know,
as Imagineers that you could choose from. That would try to you have to choose this months ahead of time if you're
that's
going to do
fine.
this. Or, you know, when they're
Right.
available. But
But
then have it
this
so
is
you
a
can
great
choose
idea.
which Imagineer you're going to dinner with. and
But
that would bump up
you
the
know what?
price.
For that price, Dave,
No,
seriously,
they would
that's not
bump up
bad
the
for a
price
television.
to about 115 starting,
It's not bad.
and then all the way up to 300-400 probably if you're
Mm.
looking at, "Hey, let me
You
just
know, Dave, you bring up a good
Imagineer
point.
with
Yeah.
the CEO of Disney himself." Yeah, that's gonna be
If
400.
that was that, people would be.
Or
I'm not
Joe
going there,
Road
but you get my
Joe
point.
Road would be right up there with him
Joe Road would be up there, believe me, because
with that high price, yeah.
my thing is this. I wouldn't mind who it was
Yeah.
because I respect Disney enough. But I would want to know one thing: how do you come up with these ideas? Because me, I'm coming. I mean, with the
I
you and I are coming up with ideas like crazy.
I missed out when I went to
Mhm.
Animal Kingdom,
Right?
AKL,
I
last time,
know. I know.
because I went
Mhm.
2 days before Joe Road was walking around Animal Kingdom.
Oh man,
You heard about him walking around there for Dino Land.
I heard that.
I
Yeah.
was there 2 days beforehand. So close. Wouldn't that be
I'm
wonderful
telling
to
you.
just, like, walk around Animal Kingdom and be like,
Yeah, but
"Hey, Joe
there's
Road, how
also
you
one
doing?"
other thing.
You know, you see
He
just
has a
walking
lot of
around and he's
security
right
around
there.
them. Believe me, he has a lot of security around them.
Oh, yeah, he does.
They do. Did
He
you
has
read what
lackeys.
would you read what the Dave just wrote? I get it. I get it. I believe me. Believe me.
Oh, he would be paying
I'm
$8,900.
saying this
Whoa.
now. I think that I'm trying to be yeah, I get it. I get
You
it.
know what? I would pay roughly about $3,000 to get into the mind of Bob Gurr. He's
You
still
know
alive.
what? I
Still alive.
know that he walks around Disneyland a lot. I know
Yeah,
he goes to Disneyland a lot.
yeah.
Now, me, I would want to ask him one question. How did you come up with the ideas for the rides that you made?
That's true. And he
That's the
also
only question
Nope,
I would
I
want
know
to know.
another one you would ask
What
for
was it
Bob
like?
Gurr himself,
I think I would know.
because
He works so close with
Mary
Disney.
Blair was the
I
one
know.
who thought of the aesthetics of the ride, but not the ride itself,
I would want to ask him,
because he created that ride.
do you
Bob Gurr.
do you know
How was Mary Blair?
speaking of her,
This Yeah,
I would want to ask him 3 questions. How did you
yeah,
come up with the idea for Small World? What what was it like
yeah,
working
I
with
agree,
Walt
Dave.
Disney himself? And 3, what was it like working with Mary Blair herself every day on that ride and
Exactly.
seeing that finished product
Yep,
at the 1964 World's Fair in New York City?
1964 World's
I
Fair.
would love to pick his brain on specifically Small World because yes, it is one of my favorite rides.
Yep.
But my thing would
Not
be
only did he create the all 3, well, not all 4 of the It's Small Worlds,
he didn't do
he
Carousel
created the
Progress,
ones in
did he?
Tokyo too, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question:
He
Did he
created
work?
every single one.
Did he work on the Carousel of Progress too?
Yes, he did.
He did. That's it. The first thing I would ask him is this. The first thing I would ask him is this. I love Carousel of Progress so much. Is there a way in the merchandise department? Can you please make a Rover plush? I
Mm,
have been looking for that plush ever since I first went on
and I have something a
ride
little bit
adventure.
bigger than that.
I love that ride. I do. Believe me, I love
I
it.
know, but I know with this ride you like a little more.
Okay, go for it.
Journey into Imagination.
That's another one. Yes, I love. My look.
Mr.
My
Figment
3
himself.
favorite must-do rides are this: Small World, Carousel of Progress, and Journey into Imagination with Figment.
It's a small world.
Plus Peter
For
Pan.
you. That's your
Peter
4.
Pan. I love Peter Pan. I love Peter Pan.
Oh, 5, Peter Pan. I don't know
Well,
who did Peter Pan. I haven't looked at one yet.
but the
But
one thing I would ask him is this.
Bob Kerr, if you
I
look at
wouldn't
his
want to pick his
original
brain
website,
on Carousel.
I'm doing a little bit of a plug for his website,
Oh,
weirdly.
nice.
So his website, when you go on to it, he has merchandise that he sells from Disney that he
You're
autographed.
kidding. You're
Nope,
kidding.
I'm not kidding. Sometimes it's like small dioramas of favorite rides with an autograph of him underneath of it.
How much?
You're looking at the diorama, probably die-cast metal. You're looking probably about 200.
I get it.
It has his autograph, so.
For me, the one.
And he has original blueprints from some of the work that he did. That's more.
I have to say.
That's more. Now, this website,
I can imagine how much more. A lot.
3 to 4K blueprints.
I get it.
It's understandable for that price.
I get that. Now, mind you, I have to say that my thing would be this with.
I love diving through his website. It's like a trip down memory lane of Disney.
Since you've been on his website, and I'm very curious about this.
He has some things that are autographed by Walt Disney himself.
Do you know? Oh my Lord!
Some of those things, you're looking at. Low end, you're looking about 20,000.
I get it.
That's the low end. Yeah. Higher end, you're looking at the highest item that he has on there is autographed by Walt Disney himself, which was about this big, but is a diorama of the Tiki Room bird. Jose, I believe it's called. Yes. Jose from the Tiki Room.
Yes, I know who Jose is.
It is a diorama, die-cast, made out of metal. It's autographed by Walt Disney himself.
Let me guess, 5 digits plus.
It's about, I would say, I think if I remember correctly, last time I looked, about 300,000 to 400,000.
That's about right. I mean, for me personally,
you gotta have the history behind it.
I know, but
his place really does give you a really good estimate on prices and how much it's worth. Really,
I can imagine
for some things. If I find something with a Walt Disney autograph, I have to usually take it to a curator.
It's very hard to get.
I have to take it to a curator to make sure it's Walt Disney himself.
You have to also make
it's forged a lot.
That's what I was about to say, because you have to authenticate it.
Forged a lot.
Because his is very, I think, easy to forge.
Easily forged, yes.
Yeah.
Especially later years when his handwriting became worse.
Of course. But
early years, it was harder to replicate, but it's still possible.
Yeah. But my thing is this.
It's kind of like George Lucas. Yeah, it's getting worse.
Speaking of that, when you went to Marceline, I'm kind of curious about something. Now, remember when you did your the signature?
Yes.
Did you see his signature?
I did not, but I did see a Mary Blair.
Her.
Now they took away some things from the barn because they got too many autographs on them, right?
You found hers?
One of them was hers, yes. They put it into the museum itself, so you can still look at it. And they have museum seats that they plant throughout the place. That means people don't have to stand up for the whole museum. They can kind of just sit down.
You know how much of a fan I am of hers.
3 stories tall.
My thing is this. Believe it or not, I would love to go there and just see it myself.
They have the original dioramas from when Disneyland was made.
You're kidding.
No.
Does it look exactly like it does now?
Yeah.
Or does it look very different?
It looks like they used to when they first made it. 1950s.
Wow. It's amazing. I mean, The
It
fact
looks
that they were put
perfect,
in
though.
pristine
The
condition
way Disney planned it out, he
was
had all the
perfect.
facades
Yeah.
showing, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
The back ends,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looked like it was nothing.
I mean, the fact that he took
That much thought, just the little
it,
touch of
it,
thought.
it's one of the things that eventually I do want to go out there for a lot of reasons because
Yeah,
I do
Marshall.
want to walk where Walt walked,
Yep,
but
but
I also want to pay my respects to him as well. And I know that a lot of people go to the firehouse
oh,
at
yes.
night and say goodnight to him every night.
Yeah,
Have you done that?
I have
You
a
have.
few times,
Hmm.
especially with the younger cousins. I still believe it
He's
doesn't
around.
matter where you're at in Disneyland
You can.
itself, he's
He's
always
around.
watching probably.
He's around the park now. From what
He
I've
doesn't
heard,
like staying in one spot. He's
from
not
what
just
I've
feather,
heard, from what
in
I've
my
heard,
opinion.
I think he still walks around the parks, both of them,
I
mainly
don't know if he
Disneyland.
I've never really sensed him in DCA. He
You
doesn't
sense
really
them
have
in
that
Disneyland.
magical power, but it's still really cool over there.
You have sensed them in Disneyland.
Of course.
Like now, do you normally sense them around Main Street or all over the place?
Usually Main Street because
I would
that's the
assume
most
Main Street.
he's presence is mostly Main Street,
That's what I thought.
but
Yeah.
then he was also one of the first people to ever no, you don't think about this. Number 1, the garbage cans. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how we have the garbage cans that have the flip lid, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Disney was the first one to create that.
I know. I know.
Number 2,
Hmm.
the integration between music between different lands and how you step one place from one spot,
Yeah.
take
Mhm. Yeah.
one step, and
I
you
know.
can hear the other music over the music
Absolutely, you
that was
can.
behind
Yes,
you.
especially when you go now in World. When I go from Fantasyland into with the Tomorrowland,
Yeah,
I can automatically tell that I'm in Tomorrowland because of
you
the music.
hear it.
And I love that Tomorrowland loop. I love that.
Disney,
Mhm.
Walt Disney himself was the
That's
one who
right.
created that,
You know, it's
along
interesting.
with the
Mhm.
music that follows the parades.
Yes. Oh, I love the parade music.
How do they do that? Weirdly, he had Wi-Fi in the 1950s.
Wi-Fi.
The
And then
Wi-Fi follows the parade route,
that's
and
amazing.
the speakers coincide with the Wi-Fi
That's
to make sure
amazing.
that it follows that route to the
That's
second.
amazing. But with that,
It's
I have
just
noticed. I
those
have
touches,
noticed at times
I'm
that
sorry, but those
sometimes.
touches, they
Mhm.
make it special in a
But
way because there's no one
yeah,
else that does it, you
here's
know?
the here is the thing with this stuff is that now I've noticed this before
Also smell-o-vision.
that
If everyone's
sometimes
piquing their interest, he was the second person to ever
mhm,
use that.
right, of course,
Now, do you know who the first person was?
beats me.
Hershey Park.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. I
Chocolate.
forgot about that.
The chocolate smell.
You
Yeah,
can definitely smell it throughout the
yeah,
Hirschberg. Now, here is the one thing that I have noticed with the parade sometimes
yeah.
in World. You see the one float,
Yes.
but then the parade music sometimes is behind where the
It
parade's
can be,
at
and
times.
weirdly,
At
they've learned a
times,
way around that
I've
in a
seen
way.
it. I've
The
seen it done
newest
on screen.
recent one,
Mhm.
weirdly, it changes, like,
Yeah.
a very small chord that you barely notice until you listen to that
Oh,
music
I
for
can
a long
notice
time,
it easily. I can notice it easily because
but it only changes one beat of it, but the
yeah,
rest of the music is the same.
yeah, but
You know what
the
I
way
mean.
that the
It
floats
has that
are, sometimes I can notice it very, 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 very quickly.
what is that big word? Cohesion
Yeah.
between all the music.
Mhm.
That's why they do that, because that way you
I
don't
mean, don't
notice
get me
it
wrong.
either
It's
at all or very little.
would um it's great music. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong, but it's just when I notice it out of sync,
Yeah.
Because of my musician's ear, I can never turn it off ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but but
I've never heard of that happening very
I
much.
have, I have,
Oh, darn.
and that's fine. But it's just every once in a while I'm like, but my one absolute favorite parade is the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parade. I love it. I love that music. I love
Maritime
everything.
Halloween. It's not much more. I'm telling you, it's that much
I
better.
I I am more of a Christmas
It is
person.
so close to the top. It is
Mickey's
because
Very
they
Merry
they
Christmas
make the Halloween
parade.
feel special
The
too.
Christmas parade for me is everything. It's
You know
fantastic.
why I like it better? For
Mm,
number one, Christmas parade doesn't have scents coming from it.
well, that's okay.
Halloween does.
I know. So,
That's why I like it a little bit better. I
like,
think that's the one thing
see,
that
I've never been a
the
Halloween
special
fan. I never
touch that
have.
it's just that much better. It's by a hair width, in my
But
opinion.
but the one thing that the Christmas has
Oh,
that the Halloween does not is all that
I can name a
lovely
few things.
Christmas music. It's all of the Christmas music
It's the
and
Christmas music, but they have Halloween music.
yeah,
We can say back and forth
but I love
because they're both
Christmas
really
music.
good music, in
I
my
love
opinion.
Christmas music. Oh, let's
And
see.
then there's also the gingerbread houses. You don't find them in Halloween time, but they have
Mm,
the parade routes, the vehicles. Some of them do have the gingerbread
mhm,
house on it, which is really
mm,
cool.
mhm.
Santa,
Of course.
of
I love
course,
Santa.
you're
I
gonna
love
find
Santa.
him.
I love
Also,
Santa.
the reindeer. You don't find them in Halloween time.
The
It's only
reindeer
Christmas.
as well as the soldiers.
The
The
soldiers,
way they do that is so amazing.
yeah. Now those are the old key soldiers. Those are not Toy Story soldiers.
Yeah, I know. But it's still neat to see.
You still need to see. Yeah, it's so cool.
Ooh, I'm looking at something and it's amazing. Um,
And a higher chance of, if I remember at Christmas time, you have a higher chance of seeing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, if I remember
you
correctly.
do. In
Halloween time,
one
you don't,
picture.
but you see more Nightmare Before Christmas,
You know what's interesting for
obviously.
me? For me, for me, when I got my picture taken with Snow White and all seven of them in
Oh yeah, I
one
bet it
picture,
just creates a
that's for
memory.
me. See,
I can
see
hear it.
me, see me. I am more of a the character person. To the point.
I did like characters. I have a photo.
I love seeing the characters.
I have a photo of
Mhm,
me standing next to Goofy
mhm.
back when he was in 1995.
Wow.
When I stood, was barely up to his knee.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
how
know it.
tall I was.
It's funny because for me, you
It was
know,
Goofy. It will always be Goofy, and he is still a big part of my heart.
I have many characters that I love.
Along with Dumbo. I remember seeing Dumbo when I was younger, but then they took him away.
It's funny. If
I
I would
liked the Dumbo as a meet and greet.
have you seen the Dumbo as a meet and greet? I have seen him before.
The newer one or the older one?
The newer one, which is so cute.
He's cute, but
I would actually, I don't
he's
know
not no
how.
old one. I don't know how they're gonna veto that, but
I'm gonna say this about Dumbo because I, you know,
they're in the works weirdly right now
mhm,
of creating a animatronic parts for characters.
mm,
So that would
interesting.
mean Dumbo
Mhm.
would be able to have animatronic ears that flip back and forth.
Well, wait a minute. In the Dumbo that they use now, he moves his ears and his trunk. Mhm.
Yeah, you can move the trunk, but
He
it's
used
harder for
he
ears. I believe it's hand gestures.
I don't know,
It's air that they push into it, I think.
but he looks so cute though, and
He
it's
does.
like
I
and
just think that having it so it's able to, you could program a animatronic to
You know, it's
maybe
funny.
have it so
Mm.
Louie's tail flips back and forth.
You know, it's interesting with this because for
Its tail
me,
doesn't move when he's a
yeah,
character.
that's okay.
It can.
So,
They're in the works of creating those.
do
It's
you
almost
know?
like a implant for like
Mm,
a leg, an arm, kind of
do
thing.
you know which two characters are on my bucket list that I cannot find every time I go, and I get so stinking.
Oh, I seen it. Last
angry.
time I went to Disney World, I seen a rare character.
Which one?
Pinocchio's dad.
He's starting to become the popular again, but me, it's two
Yeah.
characters that are more famous than that one. That I have
He's pretty
wanted
famous,
to.
but
No, no,
there's
no,
a whole
no, no,
movie
no,
based upon him.
no. Not these two. Because these two, I would give anything to meet them in person, and I would be there for a long time.
Hmm.
Susie and Perla, the mice from Cinderella. I have been waiting for years to
Oh,
meet them.
yeah.
I cannot find them every time I go. I cannot find them, and I need to find them and give them hugs.
Gus
And Jacques, yes,
and Jacques.
I want to see the mice so bad from Cinderella. I cannot find them. I have looked everywhere. Now, mind you, on my last trip, I wasn't able to interact with the characters because of COVID. But now that you can, I will. Now
Yeah.
this one that I have in my hand, I have looked everywhere for this one. If they were to do a meet and greet with this one, I don't know how I'd react. I'm going to show you
Cogsworth.
exactly. Every
I
time
can see
I
it.
see him in Beauty and the Beast show over at Hollywood Studios, I just want to give him a hug every time, but I know I can't
And it would not be hard to make a real life
because
version.
he doesn't come out.
They need a movie with real life version of Cogsworth.
I know. I would
Just
love,
make it so you could see him that way.
either human form or this form is fine with me.
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't mind.
Either one.
I mean, he is one of my favorite characters that I absolutely love and adore. But also another
Oh,
meet.
Mrs. Potts. Rest in peace. I would have loved to meet her.
But this one too. This is a must do for me.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
I know. Bing Bong, of course, but I know where to find him. The Pixar Pier
Bullseye.
Hotel. Pixar Pier Hotel.
Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be neat to meet.
I would totally go. I would love to meet him.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many characters I would love to meet.
Bing Bong.
Yeah.
Bing Bong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to meet him.
No words just to mention it. You just say his name.
Do you know who else I would love to meet is with the Edna Mode?
Edna Mode.
I would
Now
love.
they've done it a few times, and she's not a rare character anymore.
I would love to meet her. I would want to ask her.
She's always Hollywood Studios, and they're always right where.
That's fine. That's where Mike and Sully are too. Those guys.
Mike and Sully, but she's always over by the.
Yeah, she's in Pixar.
No,
she's in Pixar Play. No, they moved her.
She was moved at one time,
Where
and
did
I
they move
moved her in a different spot, which was
Oh.
over by Nessie. Sorry, I had to think of the name. The
Oh.
dinosaur that serves ice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
wow.
where she was.
Oh, wow.
Over there.
I would love to meet her and be like, can you make me an outfit that I like?
I'll be all like, okay, when is it that they're going to create an Edna Mode themed
I know
storefront? I want it.
I'm all
Edna
for it.
Mode, Cruella DeVille.
Oh,
right
give me Cruella. Give me Cruella DeVille. Oh, I want.
I didn't get to give you the Cruella book.
And make me an outfit.
Hey, when is your birthday?
Next month.
What?
Next month.
Oh, next month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to send that to you somehow.
Yeah, you are.
That book.
I know. because I,
Hmm.
next month, I know, and
But
you're
I'm
gonna be
leaving in
leaving.
3 days, and I'm off until the 20th of the next month.
I'm gonna tell you this. I
It might
will
be a
tell you
little
something
bit
off
late, but
stream.
I'll try to get you a birthday present.
I will tell you off stream that
It'll be sometime in December, I'll get you that koala book.
that's fine. That's fine because oh well, my December is pretty booked.
I know that, but at
I
least you'll have it in your mail.
I
At least
literally
you'll
have
have it in your
1
mail.
week where I'm gonna be here. I'm not kidding you.
And I need to do the same thing with,
Hmm.
Dave,
Yeah.
because I have a book for
Um,
him too.
because I will tell you this. Okay, like because yeah, but I will tell you this. I mean, I am like in like
Put it
such a
this way, I
mm,
found a why is it always me with autographed books?
you found something. You found something, didn't you?
Okay, first autograph
Don't
book
tell me
that I
what it is, because I love surprises, as you know.
well, sure, I can tell you, but he kinda already knows what it is anyway.
Oh,
Tom Sawyer, the
for Dave?
original book from the 1930s
For Dave?
for Dave,
Get out.
signed by the actor who played him in the 1950s,
How in the world did you find that? Wow, that's impressive.
Goodwill. What the
I swear. You know what? You need to take me to your group.
I'm
Oh, speaking
telling
of
you.
merchandise,
Now,
you
think
mentioned
of this.
how in the
When
world
you
you
go to
find
Goodwill,
you can buy
they have
treasures.
an extensive book collection
They
all the
do.
time.
Mm-hmm.
There's autographs in some of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this question. Have you authenticated the autograph?
it is a true autograph.
Really? Oh my gosh. That's
So,
amazing.
I bought it for about 50 cents.
For that? Good grief.
I bought it for about 50
Oh
cents,
my Lord.
got it authenticated, uh, and then it's now officially with the authentication worth probably about $500 to
Do
$600.
you have the certificate of authenticate? Wow, that's impressive. That's
I go
impressive.
full out if I find an autograph. Come on.
I'll tell you this.
And I try to stick around Disney because that's what I know.
Well, now you know what I'm going to ask you next. For a certain Disney Imagineer who I respect and admire very much because of her beautiful artwork.
Uh, it's the hardest to find her autograph.
Really?
She
She's
gets
the
so many.
hardest?
She's one of the
Wow.
hardest. Yeah, yeah. She's
Wow.
up there with Walt Disney.
Get
Has
out.
so many people try to forge that autograph.
Hers?
Hers,
That's some.
Mary Blair. If you're anyone,
Yes. Mary Blair. Oh my gosh.
I
Let
have
me
to say
tell
the
you
name.
this.
I have to
I
name her.
love her color. I love the way she
Yeah.
does that. I'm gonna be like, I mean, well, believe
Now,
it or not, I need to get going soon because I need to eat.
the only thing I've seen that is
Mhm.
authenticized has authenticity, and it seems to always be there each time I go there, which
What is
is
it?
at the Lakeland Antique Mall. Does have some original
Does she have
costumes that
her?
Mary Blair stitched herself for her ride.
And these are of the dolls.
It's not the doll, it's only the costumes.
That's. I mean, let me ask you
It's
something.
pretty high up there. She was also a
Never
seamstress.
mind.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, and I can only imagine what the price is, and that's up there. I can imagine.
Hmm.
But I'm telling you, one of these times when
50 to 100,000 for 2 of them, and they have about 6.
I'm
Millions. They're
I
in the millions for the high
I
ones.
I would just want to look at them.
I know.
I wouldn't even
They're
want.
in a glass case.
I
They're
don't
hard
even
to
want
kinda
to
look
touch
at, but they're
them.
higher up in the air. Yeah.
See. This is how much respect I have for these
Yeah.
wonderful people.
Yeah.
It's like for me, the plush for me is more my.
I knew someone that had a ride vehicle
Right, because you said
That was from,
you said it was from
what
Figment,
was
right?
that called?
Which one? Give
Mr.
me
Toad's Incredible Ride.
Mr.
Very
Toad's
unique
Wild
kind
Ride.
of vehicle, really.
Yes,
Has
Mr.
that little
Toad.
swoop thing at the front.
Yes,
Kind of
yes,
looks like a sled. It says
yes,
Mr. Toad's on it.
yes.
They got a vehicle and made it work for their backyard
At the
roller
ancient mall.
coaster.
At the
They have
ancient
their own
mall.
roller coaster in their home.
Where?
It's in Florida. I'm not going to say who it is. It's a
Okay,
celebrity.
okay, gotcha. Wow,
Yeah, but still,
that's
they have their
impressive.
own roller coaster that Imagineer did make himself.
That's impressive, and I can think of a couple, but
Yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
amazing.
It's like, what extent? How far do you want to go? By the
My
way,
problem
that
is,
vehicle itself was probably I estimated. I seen it once, but I estimate it would
mm,
probably be worth about 3 to 4 million
plus.
plus,
And it's
maybe.
in mint condition. That's
Yeah,
even
there was
better.
no scratch on it or nothing. Why did they take it out?
Here, here's the thing.
Is it the diving into the minds of people that let that
I
happen?
I have to say now.
Why?
I know that there's a place in California that does
Yeah,
the same thing as
not
what
as big,
Florida
but
has.
I've heard of it. Yes.
I want to go there because I, this is my problem because I love Disney,
Yeah,
but my thing is that those kind of things need to be in a museum
they should be,
or
and there is two
I know,
museums that they
I
should be
know
into. One of the two.
the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, and the
Yep.
other one is Marceline, 100%.
Yep.
I have to say, now, when you went to Marceline, could
And
you
I've been to
feel
both of the
could you
museums.
feel Walt in Marceline with you? Could you?
Some areas, yes.
That's what I thought.
They
Yeah,
name a lot of things off of Walt Disney, like the kindergarten is the Walt Disney
that is
kindergarten.
so cool.
Of course.
That's so cool.
There's a park that is the Walt Disney Park.
Because I remember when you went and you basically showed
And they
me.
have pictures of Walt Disney himself
Yeah,
digging the fence post for the Walt Disney Park.
get out. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they keep trying to renovate things for people that are wondering.
which
The
is
thing they're
smart.
trying to renovate right now in the Walt Disney, in Marceline, home of
Mhm.
Walt Disney,
Yeah, they
is
probably
the
did a theater.
theater that's been there since the 1910s.
Can
I
you,
swear.
you know, I mean, for me,
The Walt Disney Spirit Theater if you remember, is what it's called.
yes, 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 because when you went, you just showed me it.
Yeah, and I want it to be revived,
It would be an
not
amazing thing.
not to show feature-length films.
You want them to show the old ones.
I want them to show either black and white or older Disney.
I would say this. I would want to see Fantasia in that theater. I would.
Fantasia would be great. So would the Alice Chronicles, which no one gets to see.
What about Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland's been around for ages.
Hmm.
It always gets reimagined, but I say Alice.
I mean the original Walt Disney Alice in Wonderland, the one that I love so much.
It's good. It's okay.
Because believe it or not, because here's the thing with me.
The Alice Chronicles are a little bit better in my opinion, but that was
Mm.
made before Steamboat Willie.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was the first film that Disney made
I wonder if they
with
would do Steamboat
short
Willie.
films.
Right.
That was when Alice. That's a different Alice because that was when Alice was.
I'm talking about Alice in Wonderland. The
Yeah,
Walt Disney
Alice is.
film.
This is a different Alice. Yeah,
Oh.
it was. Look it up. It's Alice. The Alice Chronicles, if I remember correctly. I have to look it up.
Mm.
And it's a girl that basically interacts with cartoon characters.
Nice. I mean, for me personally, it's very interesting because when I do go to a Disneyland, whenever that's gonna be. Let me ask you this question, Richard. Seriously, for someone who knows Disney World's castle very well, is my reaction going to be different when I see Disneyland's castle whenever I go? Because I've heard people say different things
Well,
about it.
Disney Worlds, they did not try to use perception as much. No, wait. Yeah, they did. Disney World, they tried to use perception too
Hmm.
much.
Hmm.
So they tried to make it look big, but they didn't have the ordinance to make it that big.
Right.
Disneyland,
Hmm.
they didn't have that restriction.
Right.
So they could make it bigger, and they did.
Right. But let me ask
So
you
it's more grandiose. It looks bigger, in my opinion.
because I have heard people say that who are used to Disney World, like myself, they love Disneyland. Like I've actually heard mixed reviews.
It it's the weirdest. It's almost like a pilgrimage. When you make it to the
Land.
land you're trying to go towards,
Hmm.
it has a feeling in your body. You know you're there, and it's like I'm finally made it. It's kind of like that for people that are Disney freaks.
Like, when do you actually feel it? When you walk through the gates or when you see the
For
castle?
not even that. It's
Really?
before that.
Hmm.
Before you walk into Disneyland, you feel Disney's presence because
Everywhere?
you're looking at the steam train that goes across your head,
Mhm.
and that is what you're seeing is
You're
that
looking at the
train.
original everything.
It's original
I
everything.
mean, it's where
The plaque
everything
that
started for
says
them.
"Welcome to Disneyland," and it
Yeah.
also has a sign on the side that says, "Here," his
Here
Walt
lies
Disney's,
where yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Walt Disney's famous quote is on the
Exactly.
side also. Once you see those 2, you're just like, I'm walking underneath, you're just like, "I made it."
Yeah, exactly. I
You
think
you made it, and then you barely go through, and you take a little bit of a right. I usually go to the right, that way I can just kinda, like, stand there and look,
mhm.
and
And you see the
you're
firehouse.
just in awe of the excellence that he created in the
It's
1950s.
like it's like I can only now for you,
Of
since
course, you go to the right because that's a little bit closer to his the firehouse,
let me ask you this
obviously.
question. Now, in World, which I can never find, is the statue of Roy and Minnie. Where is the statue of Walt and Mickey Mouse? The partner statue in
In
Disneyland.
Disney World,
In Land.
Disneyland,
Is there a partner statue in Disneyland?
I think there is, I don't know where it's at. I know the
There
one in
is.
Disney World.
Yeah. I know where
That's
that
Epcot.
is. Right at
That's
the end of Main Street. I know where that is.
Yeah, right down Main Street. You
Right.
have to remember there's 2 partner statues now. There's the one where Walt and Mickey are
Mhm.
holding hands,
Right.
looking away from the castle, if I remember correctly. It has to
Yeah.
be away from the castle. They're not allowed to look at the castle.
Right. Right.
That
And
was
then
their
Roy
explanation.
and then Roy and Minnie are at the top of Main Street somewhere, and I can never find it.
Yep, and there's also, Walt, the new statue, which is Walt
Oh yeah,
and
that's right. That's
Mickey
over in
sitting on the bench in
it's at
Epcot.
Epcot. Mhm. Well,
I
yeah.
I swear I like that one just as much as the
You
others.
know what's funny? I actually like that one.
Hmm?
I actually like that one.
I like that one too, yeah.
I do. But now
I've
going
seen people try to sit on that bench.
they've
Yeah,
actually
don't
tried
do
it.
it. Don't do it.
They've actually tried oh Lord. Oh Lord. I
It's
had a
it's
feeling
it's
yeah.
people being people at Disney.
It's people being stupid is what it is. I'm just saying. But I
It's
get
people
it.
being people at Disney. Yeah, please don't
I
do it.
get see, this is where,
Okay, this
yeah,
is where I'm kind of gonna stop because
yeah, me
we've been
too. Because
ranting and raving, but guess what?
I gotta eat anyway.
we just did a 3-hour stream.
Almost. We're not there yet.
I'm going to wait until the very end. I'm going to make it exactly 3 hours and then end it.
Okay, that's fine.
So we have about 7 minutes,
Sure.
6 minutes now. I'm counting down by the seconds.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
Hopefully everyone does have a great day.
Yes.
Please do like, comment, subscribe. What was the favorite food item or thing that we talked about today?
Easy.
I want to see
Sleepy Hollow's menu. Let me tell you, Sleepy
menus.
Hollow's menu is a good one.
Please do. I swear, if they started to make menus from the past,
that would
just
be a great
Disney
idea.
Cruise Line from Epcot,
Yeah.
people would buy
go
those
bananas.
up in a heartbeat.
People would go bananas.
It would go out of, it would not be there in like 5 minutes.
Right, because
think how much you can get people onto a ship.
Oh, trust me, people love going on cruises. I know that.
About 5,000 people, roughly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gone in 5 minutes.
Yep,
Done.
5 minutes. Bye-bye.
Now, if they are going to do this, we did not talk about this.
Right.
What if they had merch for that?
Now, wait a minute. If you're talking spirit jerseys, I want them. I'm not kidding.
Yes, I do. Now, not only am I talking spirit jerseys.
You're talking everything.
I am talking. Remember, they had just started to do that. Disney Eats program for the spirit jerseys, coats, shirts.
I got the spirit jersey over there. Yeah.
Headbands. They do it all.
Stephanie, welcome in.
What if they did the Disney Eats Epcot fast food selection?
Now I'm in on that one.
I'm in all of that. If you love a menu item so much, and you know what?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Sorry to admit this, but why don't they have a Starbucks spirit jersey that has
Starbucks spirit jersey
all the way around?
Seriously, I want a Starbucks spirit jersey so bad it ain't even funny.
I would even advertise. Oh, it has the Mickey ears that go onto the very tip of the straw.
World.
No, it has they go into the tip of the straw, and that's the picture.
I would totally wear that with the spirit. Hello, I would totally wear that. I would totally wear that.
Yeah, please just do this.
Yes, please.
It would be so cool to have a Disney Eats designed off of Epcot.
Spirit jersey, please, because I will buy it and I will wear it and I will advertise. Yes. I'm not kidding. Not yet.
Nope. Well, I won't. Yeah, I will be, but we'll see. I might decorate. Yeah, we might decorate a little bit over here.
But I love me Christmas trees. I love trees. I love them.
By the way, people.
Yes.
This is a green screen.
Yep.
I'm telling at the very end that way people can see.
It's green screen, yeah.
I have a green screen behind me is all.
That's okay. That's
fine. Just do this.
Oh, by the way, the Stephanie, in 9 days, they start with the Christmas Starbucks Red Cups, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, the Red Cups coming back.
That's all we got. And then it is Christmas drink time.
And I think you can just keep that website up, and it'll change for the next year too.
I have it. Up right now.
Yeah.
Trees are good. But sometimes, Stephanie, they really do a wonder on my nose. And then I start to sneeze, kind of. Yeah. Every once in a while it does that. But if it's really strong.
It was kind of like Scentsy. Don't try to go through this. I've been through a Scentsy store.
Oh. I got something to say. Well, I'll say this.
Some of those smells.
Be very careful.
It's kind of like trying to walk through what is that?
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works, yes.
Oh, I was in there the other day. It was great.
Trying to walk through there around Christmas time.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's wonderful, but some of those smells.
They get up your nose. Yep.
They get up your nose.
Done that? I've done that before. Absolutely. Smell of not sure what the heck it have about. Wait. Trees.
We're talking about that. Bath and Body
Trees.
Works, they have released their gingerbread peppermint cream.
Who? Starbucks?
No, Bath and Body Works.
Really? Oh wow! When I was in there the other day, I got deals like you wouldn't believe.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have literally with the 50 seconds.
Yes, we do.
Until
Little under a minute. Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, what is Stephanie? Go to Bath and Body Works because they have all of the Christmas scents out.
Yeah.
They
This
do.
Christmas scents came
And
out.
they're
Yeah.
on sale. I am not kidding you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of those scents I can't stand.
I understand because it gets in your nose, right?
Gets in my nose. I start sneezing, and then for some of them, I get a nice rash that doesn't go away for about 2
Ooh,
weeks.
not fun. Not fun. All right, we got 10 seconds left.
But chocolate strawberry is my favorite scent. I'm going to go a little over. I'll let it go. Chocolate strawberry at Valentine's Day
No.
for Bath and Body. That smell. You smell the chocolate.
Oh yeah, I know.
It is good.
Me going
It's the
into
chocolate
a
strawberry.
chocolate shop at Christmas time, let me tell you, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
I love the smell. All right,
I
guys.
get a rash on some smells.
That's
So I
interesting.
smell that certain item and I get a rash. I don't know.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I stay away. I'm like, do you have that scent right now?
I don't blame you.
Okay, everyone.
All
Have
right,
a great day.
guys.
Hope you guys liked what we talked about.
Yes.
3 hours long and strong.
Yep. Bye,
I'll
guys.
see you, everyone.
Yep. Bye, guys.
And
We